Okay, the channel is live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adventure on So Many Levels. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
So many levels.
I am Christiana Ellis, and I am the Dungeon Master. Our players tonight, Nobilis as Cuspid,
Hello.
David Archambault as Kneecap,
Bench Tower.
Jason Banks as Radius,
Now where do we find ourselves?
Lee Burdett as Malleus,
Books. Where do I start? Books.
and Paul Weimer as Tarsus.
Designation Tarsus alert. Enemies imminent. Enemies imminent.
Imminent?
Imminent.
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 In a minute.
Imminent.
That's my favorite mispronunciation of imminent is in a minute.
In a minute.
When last we left our heroes, they had been guided to the Fortune's Wheel Casino in the city of Sigil to meet someone who claimed to have some answers for them. And after being treated to an evening of luxury at fancy hotel suites and room service and new clothes, and then free chips at this magical casino, you hung out at the casino for a while waiting to meet your potential patron, who eventually was revealed to be Shemeska, a fox-faced woman who owns the casino, and guided you all in to tell you that you may not remember her, but she remembers you, and that if you want to avoid the Harmonium trying to arrest you for breaking reality, and maybe find out a little bit more about what exactly is going on with this whole can't die deal, then what you need to do is to track down a Modron named Rome, who escaped into the Outlands. There was apparently some sort of a plan to study the Great Modron March, and in order to predict possible changes to the multiverse, which might be coming. But something has gone wrong, and she suggested that Rome, this missing Modron, might, and the whatever happened to the Modron March might have connections to the strange phenomenon that you're all experiencing. And so she gave you the ability to portal out into the Outlands, which is this strange patchwork landscape outside the city of Sigil, where many gate towns contain portals to the outer planes, and you have a wide variety of landscapes. You made your way there with the plan of tracking down Rome the Modron, and then you found a strange sort of castle, and you climbed aboard this platform that the castle is sitting on. You began exploring. It has a strange sort of library in it. And as you were exploring, Kneecap excitedly and excitably, I think both apply, climbed a ladder, climbed some stairs, and found, you're not the only ones in this castle right now, because a pair of tieflings in spiky armor saw you and said, "Get that guy." And I believe, as we left off last time, we were rolling initiative. I think technically we completed. Yes, we completed rolling initiative, but had not taken any turns yet.
Yeah.
So that's where we're starting right off. So Malleus, you have heard from above. You perhaps were aware that Kneecap, followed by Cuspid, had run up those stairs to the next level, but now you're hearing angry shouting from up there. What would you like to do? You're muted.
I would like to sigh heavily. Bonus action. and then I'll point to the books as a free action and say, "Don't move."
I love it, Malleus.
And
They
then I'm
obey
gonna
you.
run for the stairs.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I think unless you just hop right over the table,
Yes,
you
I
do
did.
that. You run
Yes.
across the top of the table. No problem. Then I
Yeah.
love
Or
that.
given
No, I
Malleus's stature,
fly.
perhaps scuttle underneath.
Oh, there you go. You just
Yeah, well, I
so
was
tell
gonna
me
go-
which.
I was gonna go for the Dukes of Hazzard slide across the car top.
Well, won't that
There's
mess up
books
the
and
books
books
on
and
the
papers
table?
up there.
Purely for style, please roll acrobatics for me.
Purely for style. I will absolutely do that, and that is a 13.
Yeah, I think it's serviceable. I think you make a little bit of a mess, like some of the stuff falls off the floor, and you.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, and I think the dismount is a little wobbly, but but Tarsus and Radius are right there, and they see you do a pretty cool move. So yeah, you would have moved like 15 feet to get to the base of the stairs, and it is 30 feet up to the next level.
Okay.
So do you begin climbing then? Use the remainder of your movement?
And as my action, I'll dash.
Okay, and so that would get you, basically, you can't get all the way to the top because currently that is where Cuspid is standing, but you can run right up to where she is and have perhaps a little bit of extra movement. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
because it's not
potentially
like I
push
could
through
run
if you
under
wanted.
Cuspid's dress.
Well,
Huh?
You could potentially push through if,
Yeah,
if Cuspid
neither
is
of us are
cooperative.
particularly big. If you could slip by me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll slip by and
Like maybe to here.
yeah. Yeah, about there.
All right.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, so here, I'll move you. Doop.
Yep.
Okay. And that would make it your turn now, Kneecap.
Okay.
Basically, what these individuals in spiky armor have done is essentially just the equivalent of get him. But
Which
they
is the
haven't
one
had
that
time to move
spoke?
yet.
Which is the one that spoke?
I think it's the nearer one. However, they seem equally excited to try to go and attack you.
That's okay. You know, I, gonna go ahead and rage,
All right.
and the little horns that this kneecap has on its head seem to grow into something little possibly more dangerous, and his legs kind of go a little longer and skinnier, and he just charges at this guy, and
Wow.
Sounds
Didn't see
great.
that coming.
and that's a 15 to hit.
Alas, the studded leather and spikes armor this guy has, plus his shield, he is able to sort of deflect and step aside from your blow enough that you are not able to hit with that charge.
Well, small angry gnome is in front of him, and when kneecap charges, he charges fast.
All right. Yeah.
Because while raging, his speed is 50 feet.
That's pretty fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Cuspid.
Okay, Cuspid gets out of the way of other people coming up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
kind of backs herself into the corner over here, and says, Belly-sama, guide my companions, and casts Bless. She casts it at first level, so that's myself, Cuspid, and Malia.
Great. Putting a little yellow dot on you to indicate bless.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to quicken Sacred Flame at the one that
Kneecap.
Kneecap is fighting.
Okay.
So
Sacred Flame, Dex save.
dexterity save 5.
All right. They got a 23.
Okay, well, that wasn't that wasn't gonna work. All right. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, great. Tarsus.
Okay. Tarsus moves to the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move up the staircase and use the dash action to finish that movement up to
Okay.
the top. And I should have 10 left over, so I will go
Yeah.
to here.
All right. Whoops. I'm dragging the
I'm trying
wrong
to-
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna try
And the wrong tool. Yeah, I'll get you here.
Yeah.
Doop.
Going to the corner. Yeah. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. No, right here.
Well,
Fine.
I mean, now that you're up there, you can move yourself.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what that's my actions.
Perfect. Okay. That makes it next the gladiator's turn, or at least that's the unit name. So these tieflings in the spiky armor definitely look. So I'll say that your rapid impression of these individuals is an aesthetic mismatch between their whole vibe and the castle itself. Pretty sure this is not like their castle. But nonetheless, they seem prepared to fight off anyone else who might show up. So I think they both are gonna move in on Kneecap there. The first is got his spear. No, actually, first he's gonna ram you with his shield, and that's a 26 to hit.
That does hit.
So that's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage, presumably halved because of your rage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, but of course with advantage because of your rage.
Oh.
That is a 13. with advantage.
Okay. So you are knocked prone by this guy's shield. He knocks you on your butt.
Mm.
And then while you're down, they're going to make 2 spear attacks against you. The first one is a 26 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 11 piercing, which would be 5 for you. And then a dirty 20 or Baker's 20 to hit for 13, which would be 6 for you.
Okay.
And then yeah, I think the other one is going to go ahead and take advantage of you being prone and go ahead and make 3 spear attacks of their own with advantage. Baker's 20 for 16 piercing, 8 for you. Only a 13 to hit that time, which I think it misses. And then a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Ow.
Okay, and that one is 7 piercing, which would be just 3 for you.
Okay.
Okay, that is their turn. Radius, you're down there by yourself on the first floor at the moment.
Right. So I'm going to go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
If you dash, you can get to the top and have 10 extra feet of movement.
yeah, I'll do that. I will dash to the top, and that will.
Okay, let me move you up there. So from here, you have 10 feet of movement if you used your action to dash.
How bashed up does our friend on the ground look?
I'm not bloody.
Okay. Then that will be my turn until next turn.
Okay, did you want to move any further or just stay right there?
I'm going to stay right there because I'm
no one
gonna
else is
potentially-
coming up behind you right now, so.
Yeah, and I'll potentially use that to duck down if they come after me.
Okay, great. That
And my plus also, is he in range of an opportunity attack?
right, yeah. So right now there would be like a railing between you, so I might give you cover if you were trying to move away from where you are right now. But in
Well, they
any
hit-
case, Malleus, it is your turn now.
Well, and you said that Kneecap is not bloodied.
No.
No.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Then
Get
that means I think
get
I
the
need a Force Ballista.
Hmm.
You know,
So
it's blessed. I could have added a D4 to my strength save. Ah, well,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll remember for next time
Hmm.
if it happens.
yep.
And
Alrighty. So
did we make a token for your little?
it's going to be handheld.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So we're going to make that Force Ballista,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to shoot the guy that I can see.
All right. So the top one, I would guess.
Yeah. So
All right.
yeah, the one on top.
Okay.
So let's see. Doom. Why does it? I thought I had that coded as an attack. There it is. Force Ballista. All right, that's a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, for 17 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to.
Does it push him back or anything?
Let me double check. I want to say yes, it
Yeah.
does. It's like 5 feet though.
Okay. Well, still.
Hey,
Yeah.
5 feet, 5
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Doom. It's I can't find it real fast, so.
Okay.
And then let's see. Movement. I'm going to move over to here. Cuspy could still aim over my head because I'm still short boy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm at least something they'll trip over.
Yeah. Pretty sure it is 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, is pushed up to 5 feet away.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Great. Kneecap, you're up.
Okay. Kneecap is going to spring to his feet
Mm-hmm.
and scurry around this guy
Okay.
to get
Yeah.
get some space between him and the other one,
Sure.
and do strikes.
All right.
And yeah. Wait, I have 2 attacks, two main attacks. Wow.
Mhm.
So 10 for the first one.
10. Okay.
Including the D4 for bless.
Yeah.
17 for the second one.
Okay. Did you add bless to those?
No.
Okay. Probably
But-
the 10 wouldn't. Bless wouldn't be enough to make the 10 a hit,
Yeah.
but a 17 does hit.
Okay. So that is 8 damage,
All right.
and then my sickle. That's 15 plus a D4 is 17.
17 hits.
Okay. All right, so that's 2 damage
All
for
right.
for that one.
Nice. Okay. Caspid.
Yes. I'm going to cast a first level guiding bolt at the one that Kneecap is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Oops. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna quicken another sacred flame
All right.
at the same guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just remembered something else they could do. But okay. Okay, got a 21 on the dex save.
These guys are fast. All right.
These guys are
So much for
fast.
that.
They're also rolling pretty well. They are fast though. They have a relatively good deck
Yeah.
save modifier.
Okay.
But it's both happening. Okay. Tarsus.
Okay, I will use my Planar Warrior ability to make my next attack into a force damage, and I will shoot the one next to Kneecap.
All right.
That's a 22,
Okay. A 22 certainly hits.
and I need to do the force damage. Oh, I mistyped that. So a total of five force damage on that one.
Okay.
Now I will have my second attack, which will just be regular because I can't do that trick twice in a round. This is be a regular attack on him,
Okay.
which misses with the 13.
Yeah, 13 is miss, unfortunately. I think
exactly.
it clatters off the stone wall on the far side of this
Like-
big table.
Ah.
Just so people are looking at the map here, of course, but just as a refresher, because we read the text last time, the room is spiral staircase emerges through the floor into this multi-use kitchen and social area. To the north, a ladder ascends to the floor above, and 6 simple doors ring the room. To the west are several cabinets and cooking spaces that have been pillaged, with pots and foodstuffs scattered across the floor. And 2 tieflings in spiked armor are currently fighting you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was
was
Tarsus.
Tarsus?
So it is now their turn. I think this guy who's still got Kneecap right there is going to try to knock you down with a shield again. But that's only a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, and so he's going to try to get you with his spear a couple more times. That's just a 14 to hit,
Miss.
and then a 12 to hit.
Miss.
He likes it better when you're prone.
You know,
I would imagine so.
doesn't surprise me, but you can't always get what you want.
Yeah, it's true. Whereas this other guy is looking at the room here, and he looks at Cuspid off in the corner, and he's going to charge at you and try to
Uh-oh.
do the shield bash on you.
Okay.
Very.
But that's only a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
He's going to try that again. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
So that's 7 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's a 12
Okay.
plus.
Oh, right.
Oh, bless.
Bless.
Could save you.
Nope, just a 13.
For 13, you are knocked on your knocked prone, and he makes his last attack with advantage. 18 to hit for 11 piercing.
Ouch.
Yeah, these are guys.
So both of those need concentration checks on the bless, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's a Constitution save.
Mhm.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep,
The
and
first
that's-
one, yeah, it succeeds easily. You basically
And-
just need a 10 or better. Oh, look,
Yep.
10 is
Oh, that's a
just
10.
that's exactly what you
Well,
needed.
plus the bless. So
Oh, yeah. True. But yes, you maintain concentration on the bless to keep the
Yeah.
bless. All
Blessed be.
right.
well, it's one of the nice things about bless is that it helps its own concentration checks.
Mm-hmm. So I think that is their turn. So Radius, you're up.
Alrighty.
I think
Radius will.
if you stay in the stairwell, the one that's close to you right there, I think will have half cover from where you are because of the railing.
Okay. But I'm not going to do that because I want to help my friends.
Mhm.
So I will step up here. And since I can see those guys, I will then use a third level. I will use a third level spell slot to cast slow.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And I will target those two.
What save are they making?
Wisdom. I'm sorry. It's wisdom 14.
Okay. All right. So first, the one by Kneecap. And he gets a 13. That's a fail, right? Yeah, I
Yep.
think that's what you said. And then the other one gets an 18. So I think that succeeds.
Right.
But the southern one near kneecap is slowed.
Yes, and he also takes a -2 to AC for anyone who hits it or tries to hit.
Right.
And
And so
Only
no
one attack per
reactions and
turn,
then
right?
only one attack per round, right?
yep, and they have to make a DC 11 or higher. I think check if they cast a spell that has
Right.
a
Well,
casting
these
time.
guys are not spellcasters.
Right.
But that's good to know for future reference.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
and that will be my
So,
turn.
perfect. Malleus.
Okay. I don't actually have much that I can do like hand to hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel you, Malleus.
He's much more of a distance fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Um. I tell you what, he's gonna back up, and he'll take the opportunity attack.
Yeah, he is gonna stab his spear at you, but he gets a natural 1.
Awesome. And I'm going to fire my force ballista at him.
Okay. Nice. It's funny too because the two die that it rolled for that attack was a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Oh, of course.
But the natural 1 is the first one, so that's one that counts. 23 will certainly hit.
Sorry, my phone was ringing.
No worries.
And that is going to be 12 points of damage, and
Nice.
he is.
So he's against this door,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say his spikes get like briefly stuck in the door, and like this, it'll basically just take some extra movement speed for him to pull himself free. So probably not mechanically too critical, but certainly that's the result of him getting shoved backwards. Is like, oh,
Yeah. I thought it was unlikely
yeah.
that he would be pushed through the door, but I figured something nifty would happen.
It's a
That could have
funny
been fun
visual.
too. You know what? I'll go ahead and say actually that not only he gets briefly stuck in the door, but it also opens, and so it actually swings open with him stuck to it. And you can see
Excellent.
through the door appears to be a small bedroom that, maybe when you have a moment you might look at more clearly. That's fun. Okay. That was Malleus's turn. Kneecap.
Okay. Well, this guy is looking a lot more sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack again recklessly.
All right.
Haha. 24
That hits.
for 11 damage, and that's attack number 1.
Nice.
Well, but D4 helps.
Yeah.
15.
A 15 is enough when he's slowed because his AC is
Yes.
16, but it's reduced by 2 when he's slowed.
Okay, so that's 12 damage.
Nice. Oof.
And then my sickle.
All right.
Let's see. 17
Nice. That'll hit.
for 2 more damage.
All right.
Rage
Cool.
bonus. Rage bonus.
Oh.
That's +2 per attack, so that'd be a +6.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He is not yet bloodied, but he's certainly taken some wounds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's feeling it. Like these are tough guys, but you're certainly doing your damage.
And Kneecap is dancing around,
Mhm.
kind of going back. Yeah, not leaving range, but just
Sure. Hoo, hoo, ha, hoo, ha.
Yeah.
And he's slowed, so it looks like you're going extra fast. Okay, Cuspid.
All right. Since this guy's already taken a reaction and he's stuck to the door,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to scoot across the room.
Yep.
I'm going to zap him with another first level guiding bolt.
All right.
Um, an 18 on that one.
Certainly hits.
Uh, and I am going to
14
use.
damage.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on,
Yeah.
not done.
All right.
I'm
Listen.
going to use a sorcery point to empower that and re-roll the 1 and the 2.
Nice.
Oh,
So that's instead. So add another 4 points onto that for that.
Okay.
for the
So
reroll.
18.
18 damage. Yes.
Nice.
And he's all sparkly.
Yes, I've put a purple dot on him to indicate sparkles.
so yeah,
So-
is it we
Oh,
get
I
advantage?
actually, yeah.
Next attack.
Yeah.
The next attack on him. Just one attack.
Okay.
Gets
All right.
advantage.
There we go.
So make it count. And
Very-
then, you know what? And then I'm going to move behind this stairway thing, so to get like cover.
Okay. Although you've basically moved into attack range for the
Yeah.
other one.
I know, but he's slow.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like he would probably still choose to attack Kneecap over you.
That's also on my mind.
Yeah. Okay. That was Cuspid. Tarsus, you're up.
Okay, I am going to attack the one that's now sparkly. I'm going to
Mhm.
use sharpshooter. I'm going to use planet
Yes.
warrior. So yeah, so let's see if this actually can work. Okay, why is this not giving me? There it goes. 20. Oh, minus.
Minus
Minus
5 for
five.
Yeah.
Was
So
21.
21 certainly still hits. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I said make it count, yes, that is
And
exactly.
it's
right.
1d10 for sharpshooter.
I think
no,
it's
no,
it's
points.
plus 10.
It's
Oh,
plus
it's
10.
plus 10. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
plus 10. Oh,
Yeah,
pl-
whatever
pl-
the
pl-
normal damage plus 10.
plus the planet warrior. So
Mhm.
so that's a total of 23 damage.
Nice. Yeah, he
Hey.
feels that one. He's bloodied now for sure.
Yeah, okay, the sparkly is gone on that one.
Yeah.
So I will turn to this other one and fire a normal arrow at him because he's got a lower armor class.
All right.
Or try to anyway.
Mhm.
That's only a 13.
A 13 is not enough to hit even while he's slowed.
So, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least I made the one shot.
He
count.
glances off some of his spiky armor. All right. That makes it the gladiator's turn. This is his first turn since he's been slowed, right? Because Radius did it.
Yep.
So the
Yep.
one that is slowed is going to go ahead and make one spear attack against Kneecap.
He has advantage because I
Oh,
did
right, because reckless. Well, the first roll was still a 19 to hit, and the second one wouldn't have changed it. So it is a 19 to hit for 9 piercing damage, which would be 4 for
Jeez.
you. Yeah. Then that's his only attack that he gets while he's slowed, but he's going to make a wisdom save to try to shake it off, and he does get a 19. So no longer slowed, but that did limit his turn there,
Yeah.
and you also got a couple of hits because he was slowed.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely still useful. The other one over here is going to use 10 feet of movement to shake himself off of that door. And then I think he's going to charge at the little guy who's just right there in front of him.
Oh,
And
boy.
he's going to shield bash you. Wow. Okay, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah. So that is 13 bludgeoning damage. And that's you need to make a strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
Come on.
Oh, that's a 6. I don't
Okay.
even think a D4 will help.
Right.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So you are knocked prone, and then he's going to make 2 spear attacks at you with advantage.
Oh no.
The first one is a 26 to hit for 11 piercing,
Okay.
and then another crit
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
god.
Oh.
for
Oh.
21 piercing.
That is
Oh.
exactly what he needed.
Oh
I
no!
am-
Malleus
Oh, no.
unconscious.
Oh. Ooh.
Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn
Okay.
it.
Yep. And my Force Ballista goes away.
All right.
Oh,
And
right.
I think once he does that, he looks up. He looks kind of around and goes, "Little help."
Great. There are more. Great.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you've been kind of fighting and shouting already, and so he looks like he is like,
Exasperated.
this is not a I am sounding the alarm. This is a what the hell, guys. Okay, Radius, you're up. Oh, you're muted. If you were saying anything yet. Jason?
You're muted,
All right,
Jason.
here we
There
go.
you go.
Sorry,
All right.
I was looking at it.
No
Now,
worries.
since he's no longer slowed, I will drop that.
Mm-hmm.
And are they both still up?
Yeah.
How bad?
One of them just knocked Malleus unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Knocked him to the ground and stabbed him till he was unconscious.
so therefore
Yeah.
that is the case.
That's the one that's, right by Malleus right now. He's also the more hurt of the two.
And who is? And I'm last in order, so that means our good friend Kneecap. You see me look at you, and my eyes flare a bright color as I cast haste, and I say, "Please clean these guys up."
Do you have to touch for haste?
I think I do, so I will walk over to
Okay.
that.
Do you go? So were you casting on?
That's not next
That's
to Kneecap.
Malleus.
Oh, that is Malice.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you can
Kneecap.
go over or under the table. You can try Malleus's.
Try a
Actually,
Malleus move.
No, I'll be flashier than that. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
There you go.
Do two spells?
One's a
Oh.
bonus action. I can use the bonus
Well,
action first.
Misty Step though is if you're using the spell Misty Step, you can't cast a separate spell the same turn.
Okay, darn. So
But
then
you don't have to do that though. You could just jump over the table.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not as I want to be flashy too. That's fine.
Well, okay.
No. You'll Radius will absolutely say that I'm not as fancy as you are and climb over the table nextly
All right.
and then touch Kneecap.
Okay. Haste. We'll use
And then-
an orange dot for that.
And then and I won't move just yet. We'll see what he can do before I risk getting hit and dropping the spell, because I don't ever want to lose that.
All right.
Yep,
That makes
That'll
it.
be my turn.
Malleus, please make a death saving throw.
All right. That's just a regular D20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Wow, that means you are awake with 1 hit point. That is the end of your turn, so that's your turn, but you are no longer unconscious.
What memory brings you to consciousness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, actually,
espe-
that's going to be weird
I-
for this campaign.
Well, but it is, but I think that sounds like a fun opportunity to have some sort of a real memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I think the memory that brings him back to life is the memory of the first real explosion he ever saw.
Nice.
Oh,
And
that's a happy
it
memory.
was glorious. He's standing up. All right, so imagine this. Malleus, just a little guy. He's living with the other kobolds in this little mountain mine thing that they've taken over. And so he's on guard duty, as you were, about halfway up. And there's an adventuring party fighting some of the random people, the maybe an ogre and a couple of trolls or whatever, off in the distance. And what he sees is the adventuring party scatter, and in the middle of it is this incredible explosion of just fire and smoke, and it is enormous, and it was life changing. And so he abandons his post and starts running
Nice.
straight for that adventuring party.
Fantastic. Okay, so that was the end of your turn, but laying there, apparently unconscious, Malleus actually comes awake. Kneecap.
Okay. So, I still gonna go ahead and do reckless because
Mhm.
why not? Actually, what all effects does haste do?
So you temporarily have 2
Plus
extra
2
AC.
AC.
You take a whole extra action. I
Instead of
think.
attack.
You get
Um,
your regular bonus and move action plus an action plus an action.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe
Okay.
that. So I'm trying to remember if you're. I'm pretty sure you get a whole nother action. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see.
It can. One
Target
weapon attack
speed.
only if you use the extra action to attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
is. Yeah, doubles your speed plus 2 to AC, and you can take an extra action, but that action can only do. The
One
action can
weapon
only
attack.
be done to take
Yeah.
one attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Yeah, so you get one extra weapon attack if that's how you use it. Otherwise, it's a separate action. Likewise for
Okay.
spellcasters, it wouldn't override the one spell per turn.
Okay. So that is that was a 19 total.
Okay,
Uh,
for
or
to hit. Yeah.
yes, 19 total to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 13 damage,
Nice.
including the rage bonus.
Okay.
Uh, let's see. Oh, and that is a crit.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, and that is 17 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and do the third main hand
Mm-hmm.
attack. Let's see. That is another crit.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Strikeys.
Nice.
That is um that is 13 damage.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, sickle attack.
Sure.
Another crit.
Wow. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
1 in 6. Whoa.
8,000.
8,000
One in
chance. Yeah.
8,000
That's 5
chance.
damage.
Fantastic.
Chop,
This
chop,
guy
chop.
looking pretty rough. Pretty
And
rough.
Decap is just cackling.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's Kneecap's turn. Cuspid.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to convert a second level spell slot into sorcery points. And I am going to shoot the guy across the room from me with a third level guiding bolt.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay. And whoa!
Wow. 28
28
radiant
damage.
damage.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
wasn't a single die there that I wanted to empower. It's
Wow.
like,
Yeah,
okay, they're
that
all
guy
dead.
is like knocked, cross-eyed. He is not down, but he's looking worse than his buddy here. That he's pretty like,
Yeah.
and he's also glittery.
Yep.
Is there a part of him looking so sparkly that speaks to Cuspid somehow?
um no.
Okay.
I'm missing something, I think.
Not teeth.
No, I just mean that, like, I think that once upon a time, the Cuspid that we knew before might have liked things to be sparkly.
No, actually, this is this one's straight center mass, right in the
Center of
breastbone.
mass.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that hurt him a whole bunch.
Yeah, and Tarsus, finish him.
Mhm.
It's my turn.
It
Well,
is.
yep. I'm going to set up sharpshooter, and yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can finish this guy.
We
Using
work
Final
together
Warrior.
pretty well.
Yeah.
21 minus
Minus
five
5 is
16.
16, which is just what you need to hit.
Okay.
Uh,
So that's 10, 20 force
24.
damage.
24 stamina.
you take that guy out.
Perfect. Then I will turn and I will shoot at the other guy. Regular arrow.
Regular.
19.
19 hits.
11 regular damage.
Nice.
Enjoy.
Not completely down, but could not take another one of those. He's wobbling on his feet. It is his turn though now, and I think what he's going to do is use his action to disengage, and he starts
Good.
trying to run up the stairs.
That's the stairs down. The stairs up are the ladder on the far side. Of the room.
You are correct. Yes, that is what he does. So that he is running for the ladder. He disengaged, so he makes it 20 feet up. So he is not to the next floor yet, but that's where he's trying to go.
Let's get him. That's our plan. Get him.
Okay, Radius, it's your turn.
Alrighty. By the way, I put I screenshot the D&D Beyond chat. I'll send it in the chat of the 320s in a row.
Wow.
You beat me, by the way.
Yeah, that's I don't know that we have a campaign that's been 3 in a row before. That's
But,
pretty great.
Alrighty. So then that guy ran off.
Wait, did he? Oh, he disengaged. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
would have been on that attack effect.
That's the case. Then I'm not running after him, so I guess I'll just hang out here with you guys until because he ran up those stairs.
Well, so
and-
he's on the ladder, but he's still in sight. He has not made it up to the next floor yet. He's climbing the ladder.
Oh, okay then. Well, in that case, then how about a nice level 2 magic missile for this
Well,
and that will
yeah, that'll be 4 missiles at whatever damage.
Time for pew pew.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. Here we go. Oh wow! So that is 8 damage.
All right. 8 is enough. So, describe to me how your magic missiles take out this guy as he tries to climb the ladder.
You see Radius cast his spell, and at first when it hits, you see him kind of look almost like, well, man, that should have hit harder. And then the guy drops, and he's like, "I'll take it." Kind of looking at his hand like, oh, it's still a little rusty. And you hear Tilly behind him. You need to aim better.
It's like, I suppose you're going to think that just because you did hit with magic missile, that somehow gives you claim to accuracy. But
I mean,
it was
it
a good
does.
choice of spell. I'm not judging that part. It's just, all right. Well, so at least for the moment, that seems to be all of the adversaries that you are aware of.
Right. So they were calling for help. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just had Radius's turn. So Malleus,
Yeah.
it would be up to you.
All right. Malleus is going to wobbly get to his feet and go backwards.
Good.
And so, little help.
Yep. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
and
you gonna
he's going to
dodge?
use another. He's going to use a first level spell slot to bring back his Force Ballista.
Right. On Caspid gets to go for it. I mean, sorry,
Kneecap is next.
Kneecap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kneecap.
Mm-hmm.
So kneecap. Let's see. How much movement is there? Would it take to get to the next floor?
Oh my god.
It would take so climbing a ladder. Shoot. Well, it's like difficult terrain
Right.
Okay.
climbing, right? But I think sometimes ladders I don't know if we treat that as needing extra time or not. Let me see if
Well,
the
Well, remember also, you're still under the haste spell. So
yeah.
you
I
have a
Well,
high.
yeah. So you have a
I-
ton of movement. So I
Yeah.
would say that it is 30 feet of actual distance, but the ladder, as opposed to the stairs, you do move half speed by comparison, and
Okay.
so
So
60
be
total feet to get to the top of the ladder
And then
from
20
the
to
bottom
get
of the
to it.
ladder. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So what I'm going to do is pew. I can go up, climb up to the top, look around, see
Okay.
what the
Well, so what you are going to see probably you as you look upward before you get all the way to the top is you see it is pitch black on the next level.
Okay.
So do you still climb all the way
I
up?
have dark vision. I have dark vision.
It is still pitch black for you.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna go up and just peek up.
Okay. You peek your head into magical darkness and can't see anything.
Okay. So
What?
I will.
But when you do
Oh.
that,
Uh-oh.
um, when you do that, you receive some readied attacks.
Okay.
You're
Um,
getting some love.
yeah. You cannot see what it is that is doing it.
No.
But you are going to get stabbed by or attempted stabs with a trident. So the first one with advantage because you can't see and they can is a 20 to hit
That hits.
for 5 piercing, which would be 2 for you. And then the other one is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have plus
Hasted.
2.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can feel that there's a couple of things up there that were waiting for someone to try to peek their head up to the top of the ladder.
Okay. So I'm going to go back down, and I will use my extra my hasted action to dash.
Okay. How much more movement do you have? What was the total to start?
Well, my base if haste doubles my base movement, then I have a total. It doesn't.
I don't.
It does. That is what it does. It doubles
okay.
your yeah.
So my movement without dashing is 100 feet.
Nice.
Right, because he's raging. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So yeah, so you had 20 feet plus 60 feet to get to the top. So you would have had still 20 more feet that you could. I
And
mean,
that's
and
just with
plus
your move
going
action.
down, you could just drop too if you
Basically,
want.
I'm just gonna drop down, go right back to where I was at.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you drop, that's 30 feet worth of fall.
Or I'll climb. I'm
Okay.
gonna climb.
Well,
back down.
so unless you're letting go and subjecting yourself to fall damage, you still have to use your movement speed.
I'll use my movement and dash
Okay.
if I have.
All right. Fair
Because I
enough.
get a dash
Sure.
as a hasted action.
Okay. So I think everyone else just sees briefly a little dust cloud that is kneecap shaped, and then he's back.
That's
Only
impressive.
with a new trident wound in his head.
Enemies up there. 2.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so for haste it says until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good spell for that for kneecap.
It is. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so obviously there's something up there.
Yeah. My turn.
Yes.
Okay, Cuspid is going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on Malleus.
Oh, thank you.
I was about to do the same. I probably will
Wow,
anyway.
nice, 19 points.
Okay.
Yay, I am almost up to half.
Okay.
I can take all the
Right.
healing that anybody can give me.
Okay, I will
My-
heal you too.
My God, they came swinging.
Hmm. All right. Tarsus, it's your turn.
Initiating secondary healing protocol on Malleus. Second level Cure Wounds. So that's 8 more points for you.
All right. So I'm going to be keeping my distance.
But at least you're not blowing over a stiff breeze.
Yes.
You won't go unconscious from stubbing your toe.
Yeah.
And I will move. I
That's
will
true.
move to here.
Okay. So the it is now the turn of the folks up there at the top,
The trident lovers.
and one of them is going to look down. You cannot see because they're doing so from within magical darkness that they can see through.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as a horrible green cloud begins to fill the room that you are in.
Oh crap!
And you are all going to need to make Constitution saving throws, I believe. Where's the language for it? Yes, let's see. Yeah, Constitution saving throws for everybody.
Is this poison?
Yes, it is
Okay,
poison. Yeah,
I get
and-
advantage on poison, which helps because my Constitution
Yes.
saving throw is terrible.
Right.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Crit.
19.
Oh.
Okay. Creatures are affected even
Just a
if they
10 for
hold their
me.
breath or don't need to breathe. But
Oh, I don't need to breathe, but yeah, by saying
but
anyway,
yeah,
that's
in
right.
this case,
Yeah, it's cloud
so
kill.
yes, it is cloud kill. And so the any of you that take that fail the save of, oh wow, it's only an 11 that you have to beat.
Oh,
Got a 10.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay. So if you fail, then you take 23 poison damage. And
I'm still up.
Wow.
the room is currently still filled with this poisonous cloud. Those of you who beat the 11 take still 11 poison damage.
Oh boy.
And as I mentioned, the room is still filled with the gas. I think you can see that some of it is sort of pouring down the stairs, but it is still in the room for the moment.
Does that mean I have to take a concentration check, or only if I get hit with a?
No,
actual
if you
damage?
take damage, you have to. Yeah, if you took some damage, you have to make the check.
yeah, I
Alright.
have to make a concentration check too.
Hmm.
And I believe that since it was 23, I have to make an 11.
Correct.
Same here then.
Oh!
Oh no! So the bless
Bless is gone.
fades.
Oh no.
Which, let's see.
Jason, you passed the con save, didn't you? Because you had to beat an 11.
Yeah, but I still took 11 damage because
Oh.
it was half of the 20. It was half, yeah.
Hmm.
So but I do have a thing. I'm looking.
Did you make your concentration?
I'm about to check. So I
Okay,
have
yeah.
a thing that helps on saving. Right, that's right. So I will make that, and I have advantage on concentration checks at
All right.
least. And nope. 21.
Okay.
And I
So their turn isn't done yet, but you're still just reacting to this cloud.
okay.
But you maintained concentration, so Kneecap's haste is not dropped.
Good.
Yeah. Um.
That would have been bad if it was gone.
Yeah.
for me, not you.
That would have been bad for.
um.
I'm
But
waiting. lose a round if
Yeah.
when it drops.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But the thing that happens next is, let's see. This blue circle is magical darkness that just now fills the room down there. So the cloud appears and then magical
Oh
darkness.
man, this is terrible.
And so now, Radius, it is your turn. Oh, you weren't ready.
He was not ready for
Spell
Friday.
magic.
Your turn, Jason.
Oh, alrighty.
Yeah.
So weird that-
Wizard.
I don't have
You're in.
dispel. I don't have dispel magic prepared.
Oh well.
And I don't think a light cantrip will light that up. I'm sure.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually,
I think as a player I know what would do it, though I don't know if you would have a spell for it.
oh, I have tons of spells. I just don't have this one, and all of mine are based around sight, and I cannot see in that. So I will actually have to stay. I will have to wait until something comes out because I actually don't even have a. I don't even have something to clear up the poison, but I will move away from the cloud.
I mean, is there a place in the...
So you can, so this circle is this circle is the darkness. Let me make another circle for what the cloud is currently. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Because that's a bigger, it's a bigger circle to start with, but it's also a little bit nuanced because that one moves.
It drifts.
Yeah. Let's see. It's 20. I think. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, this green circle. Let me make. You guys are seeing these circles, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
circles.
Yeah. The green circle is the cloud.
Yeah.
Right. Alrighty. So yeah, I will move away from both of those over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be it for right now, because guys, I literally can do nothing about this.
All right.
Yes. I
let's
was thinking about a daylight spell, but that...
Okay, well,
Yeah.
So normally starting your turn in the area of the cloud would be when the damage triggers, but I had it happen when they first cast it. So
Okay.
so
So
as you start your first turn there, that won't trigger damage because we did that already. But that makes it was Radius's turn, so Malleus, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Not as easy for you to just move out of the darkness because you're kind of enveloped in it. You don't know where it's centered.
Right. Okay.
You are up against a door, though.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna open up this door
All right.
and stumble my way through and try to
Okay.
get out of it.
Sure. So as you stumble into that room, and once you emerge from the darkness, which you don't have to move very far to do that. Also, the darkness, I think, does it spread around corners? I don't know that it does. It does spread around corners. Never mind. Yeah, it does. So basically, the part that's still in the circle, even in the room, is now that you've opened it. But when you move into that room, you see that inside this room, the room contains a large nest. Once used, well, you don't know what it was used for, but it looks like it would have been used like a humanoid-sized bird nest. And then there's a cabinet with clothes in it and a desk and a window in here.
Okay.
All right. Do you? Well,
All
so
right.
that was just you opened the door with which is an action to interact with the
Right.
object, but and then moved. But do you have a bonus action or anything?
Mm, actually, um, mm,
One thing I would recommend
no.
is calling out to say, "Hey, there's clear air in here."
Yeah, but that's like a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I'll have to skip the rest of the turn because I've used an action to open the door,
Mm-hmm.
use my movement to stumble through. I'll like sit on the desk
Okay.
and say, "Hey, there's clear air in here."
All right.
Uh,
So,
grateful for the
oh,
for clearing that.
Kneecap goes before
Oh,
yeah.
Cuthbert.
that's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Kneecap
Mhm.
is not happy with the darkness, but
Hmm.
remembers how to get to the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Are
So
you gonna go charging up? Oh boy.
he's gonna go pew, and
Okay.
it's a is the top still in darkness?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you said it was 30 feet high.
So here's the thing. There are two creatures. Each of them has cast
Sources
darkness once.
of darkness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
surprised at
Mhm. Oh, you
concentration.
know what? You're right because they are both
The
they are both
cloud kill.
concentration. So yes.
Yeah.
So the one. So when the second one. Well, here. Let's see. Hang on.
Okay.
So you're right. You're right that the cloud kill and both darknesses can't all be up.
Right.
So yeah. So you're right that the once you climb out of the ladder, you are now not in darkness on the upper level.
Okay. So yeah, gonna go up here, and I'm going to walk forward.
Mm-hmm.
And how big are these creatures?
They are medium sized. They are insect like in appearance. They have 4 arms. They're basically like demon insect humanoids. You remember that some of these things in nicer suits worked as bouncers in the and security in the casino. It is
Oh.
that type of creature.
So what I would like to do is take one, let's just say this one to start,
Mm-hmm.
and try and shove it down the ladder.
Okay. Okay. Um, I will let
A,
you make
a grapple check to start with.
um yeah, so I would let you make a shove attack to just push it like over the hole.
Okay.
Um if or do you want to have it grappled and try to drag it? Because in the latter case, I think it has more ability to not fall. You know what I mean?
So if I grapple it, uh, it will be more likely to fall.
No, if you shove it, because it's one thing to push it towards a hole, it's another thing that if you're holding onto it, it can hold onto you back.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove it then.
Okay.
I
So
I want it to fall the
sure.
distance.
No, I follow I'm picking up what you're putting down here. So basically you're gonna make an athletics check, which is with advantage for you right now because you are raging
Okay.
against theirs. They rolled relatively well though. So you can make athletics with advantage.
Well, how about a 26?
Well, that does beat their 20. So, yeah. So here's where I'm going to go ahead and be honest that I didn't decide whether the left one or the right one cast the cloud kill or the darkness. So
Honestly, either way
I
would
was
be
just going
helpful.
to say uh, I'll roll a single d20 and or one of you roll a single d20 and if it's 11 and up it's the cloud kill. If it's 1
I'll
to
roll.
10 it'll be the darkness.
I'll roll.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so the cloud kill, at least that casting of it, dissipates. Oh wait,
Already?
well,
Okay.
no, okay.
Wait.
You know what? I should have had them make the check first, but
Yes.
they do get shoved down the hole and fall 30 feet. So that's going to be 3d6 fall damage. So they take 8 fall damage just from that. They're not. Oh, they technically only take half of that because they're resistant to bludgeoning damage from non-magical
Still need a
attacks.
concentration
Yes,
check,
it's
however.
true, they do. And so concentration check. 12, which does mean they do keep it does stay up.
Okay.
Oh well.
But they are now down with the rest of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and that was only one of my attacks.
Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
Ho ho ho
Okay.
ho ho.
So are you going to try to do that with the other
I'm
one?
going to do the other one.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. They didn't roll nearly as well on their strength this time, so
Ah, crit.
all right, yeah. So that one is
Stacking up like cordwood.
also shoved. Wah! And then falls
on.
onto his buddy.
Oh hi. Oh hi there.
So you all hear a couple of thuds.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to make a concentration check for the darkness.
It does, yeah. So I will do that
Come
right
on,
now.
please let the darkness go away.
It got a 16.
Oh,
But you hear a couple of meaty sounding thuds from the region of the ladder and some angry buzzing sounds.
okay.
There's got to be something right near me. Yeah.
How would wait, they're in darkness. I'd
Yeah.
have to. I was thinking I have a sling.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
You
fire
can
down.
make an attack with disadvantage because you can't see them, but you know approximately where they would be.
I'll do it. I'll do it recklessly, so that would be an advantage
I
against.
think you
Okay.
can only do that with melee attacks.
I believe that is correct.
Oh well. Okay.
But you can still make the attack with disadvantage, though, if you want.
That's just damage.
Right.
8.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, so Tarsus standing there, you also hear dunk, 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 dunk as a slingstone bonks against the floor.
I think it's more like a.
All right,
Which one
fair
is-
enough. That is
All
a
right.
cooler sound. So
All right.
incidentally, what you see up there, Kneecap, is this chamber is dominated by a sculpture of a gigantic human-like figure looming over a broad circular table. A ladder to the north descends, while a ladder to the south climbs to the floor above. All right, that was Kneecap's turn, so Cuspid is now your turn.
Okay, hacking and coughing because in spite of
Mhm.
of Kneecap's efforts, the cloud kill's still there. I stumble through the doorway,
Mhm.
and then cast a dispel magic at the darkness.
Okay. It is it's a level 3 is default, I would assume.
It's at the highest level I've got.
Yeah,
so-
well, for darkness, which is a level 2 spell, it just works. Boop. The darkness is gone.
That's
Yeah.
progress.
Mm-hmm.
Tarsus goes eat.
It's like, put it back on, put it back on.
Reassessing tactical situation.
Mm-hmm.
and since I now have line of sight, I'm going to cast a quickened sacred flame at the one directly next to Tarsus.
Okay.
Dexterity save 15.
Okay, let's do it. Where's the saves? There we go. Dex. That's a 19. Although it landed prone, so I think that's disadvantage, which
yeah.
means it gets 15.
15.
Was that what that was your DC? If it meets it, then it beats it. But if it was
Yeah, that's the save.
okay,
Damn
so
it.
yeah, it just barely avoids it. It like rolls out of the way at the last second.
Yeah. Okay. And I will and after that I will take cover in this corner of the room
Sure, sure.
because I am really badly hurt.
Okay. The that was Cuspid. So Tarsus, you're
Yes.
up.
All right.
You see these two things. You can see them now. You're not in the darkness anymore.
But I'm in the cloud kill.
they are prone, so melee attacks would have advantage at the moment. But you are also still in the cloud kill effect, so probably, ideally, would prefer not to stay in it.
No, I don't want to stay in that. And the only door I know that's open that's easiest is this one. Whoop, I hit the button. I didn't mean to do that.
Sure.
So I'm going to run for the door.
Okay.
5, 10.
You're going to get an opportunity attack.
Even though he's prone?
He's prone, so it just means
disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take the shot.
All right, at disadvantage, that's a 14 to hit.
I believe that does hit me.
He slashes out at you with claws.
Yes, it hits me.
So
Ouch.
that's 12 slashing damage.
Ow. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then get out of this,
Okay.
get out of this mess. And that, okay, so yep, so that was my move.
You leaving the door open?
I'm leaving the door open and I'm shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, let's fire a Planet Warrior and fire it.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage because he's prone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll still take the shot. What the
Also,
hell?
technically, it is so. The cloud is heavily obscured, so you would have disadvantage anyway because it's hard to see through it.
Okay,
It's not impossible to see. It's not like total darkness, but it is.
I'll take a shot.
Yeah,
I get 2 attacks anyway, so I might as well take one.
sure.
That's an 18 though.
An 18 does hit.
Okay. 9 plus 5 is 14 force damage.
All right.
Okay, and I'll take my second attack. Why is this? Come on. No, I wanted to go negative. There we go. Only a 15, however.
Okay.
Assume that misses.
15 misses. Yeah.
Okay. So that is Tarsus's turn.
Okay.
Are they subject to their own spell?
We'll
question.
deal with that in just a moment. Radius, I want you to make a perception check.
Alrighty, perception. Oh, I'm okay with this one. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. The Baker's 20.
20 is pretty good. You notice this is not your turn, but you notice that the door on the eastern wall that has been closed opens.
Great.
And you don't see, there's a room beyond and you don't see anything else, but the door did open. Yeah. So then it is the bug guy's turn. They're both going to stand up.
I assume they're immune to their own spell.
They are. So they are immune to poison.
Convenient.
Yeah. That said, they are the types of entities that let their gladiator friends die before they did anything. So, you know. All right, let's see. I think yeah, you know what? I think that they are going to my first thought that was they were going to go back up to the next level, but they also did just, kneecaps up there and he just shoved them down the hole. So he might just do that again.
Yeah.
So I think that I think with the door open, They're just gonna
Oh.
So first, the cloud kill spell is going to get a little bit smaller. This is the way I'm resolving it. That it is because it is moving, and in this case, it is moving downward, is flowing down the staircase,
Yeah.
and so it means that it's like briefly, like the part that's in here is getting smaller. But then I think they're going to. Yeah, you know what? I think they're gonna not run into a room with 3 of you in there when there's just one out here right now. So I think they're actually gonna charge over to Radius.
Oh.
Oops.
Got faster.
Yeah.
They're faster.
Oh, so so they did have to stand up. Let me just double check.
Right.
Yeah. So they do have 40 feet of movement. So they stood up and then each moved 20 feet to get to here. First, they're both going to attack you with their claws, Radius. That's a
Alrighty.
17 to hit.
I will use shield.
Okay. You block that one, and the second one attacks with its claws. It gets a 23 to hit.
Ooh, that is exactly what you needed to hit me.
Okay. So a 7 slashing damage for that one. But then they're also going to try to stab you with their tridents, which they're wielding two-handed because they have 4 arms. So they can claw and still use two-handed attack. So got a dirty Baker's 20. No, it could be a dirty 20 with one of these guys. But that misses with shield, right?
Yep.
And then just an 11. So only the one claw attack hits.
So what's the concentration check for 7 damage?
It would just be get 10 or better.
Okay.
It's always 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Okay, good.
All right.
So 13.
Gotcha. Okay, Radius, it is now your turn. These two things have just angrily buzzed over at you and started trying to tear you to pieces.
And them being in my face puts me at a terrible disadvantage. And I definitely can't take another hit like that. And I can see through that door on the east because it opened, correct?
You can. It's hard to see. It's like looking through smoke, but you did see that the door opened. Yeah.
Okay. And how far away is if I can see? Oh, that is.
Well,
you'd also have to run past these guys, and the fact is, you're starting your turn outside the cloud, but if you run back into it, you'll have to make the save again.
Well, I was thinking, Misty Step.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But through the door is 35. It's 35 feet.
Yeah, I think. Well, let's see.
If you go from.
If you jumped up on the table here, I'm always trying to get people on tables. Everyone knows this.
It is known.
Then you could Misty Step to right here without entering the cloud.
So then I will do that. I will. They will see me hop on the table, and then disappear.
I'm going to let them make opportunity attacks with advantage for you jumping up onto the table right between them like that. Does that seem with disadvantage? Is what I meant to say? If that's not what I said.
Yes.
Does everyone think that's fair?
That's fair.
All right.
Oh yeah, because
they'd react.
Okay.
Oh, they would definitely.
So that's a 14 and a 9. So no joy for them in those hits. But you are able to Misty Step through into this other room, which I will describe for you is a sizable desk stands opposite the door in this stuffy study. Cabinets, crowded bookshelves, and maps of the outer planes cover the room's walls. In the south corner stands a simple cot. You do not see anything else.
At this time.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
You know the door opened. You don't see what could have done it.
Well, I will keep on my toes here, and that'll be my turn because I
You can
do
move
have.
a little more, right?
But yeah, I mean, I could if I wanted to go through, but I want to try to help you guys next turn. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stay by the door, just in case, and I'll be
Okay.
ready to shut it if they try to come over.
So are you holding an action to shut the door if they try to attack you?
Actually, no. You know what? Never mind. No, because if they come over here, I could just do it again. So it's fine.
Okay.
I'll be just. I'll
So
wait by the door.
do you still have your action though, right? Or are you trying
Uh,
to do anything else with it?
That's a bonus action, but I can't cast another spell. So
Right, but you could hold an action for like a weapon attack or something.
oh no.
I mean, if you don't have
Or
anything,
any-
that's fine.
No. I don't
Okay.
have anything I can do at close range. No.
All right. Okay. So that was Radius's turn. Malleus.
Okay, well, at least we can see now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you can
kind of-
see that the cloud is receding somewhat, but it's still certainly trapping you in this room for the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to have to make that save again because that, ouch.
Don't blame you.
If I tried to peek through the door, could I see one of these guys?
I think.
With like it's
Yeah,
fine if it's like half
I
cover.
think you can see them both, but they would both have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Because you're not. It's not even just like you're having to try to stay out of the cloud. You're trying to look through the cloud too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a pot shot with my
Actually,
fourth
so what I'll
ballista.
say is it's not that it's 3/4 cover. It's that it's disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. Let's see. All right, and so that's an 11 to hit,
An
which
11,
does not hit.
No. I'm going to put a little green dot on the one that has that did the cloud kill concentration.
All right, and then I'm gonna boogie out of there.
Okay.
Like it's hard to see, but dude.
Right. So, Kneecap, that makes it your turn again. You're up there by yourself now.
Okay, so let's see. How high up the ladder is does the cloud like how high up in the room does that go?
Right now, I would say it's at 15 feet.
Okay. So what I would like to do is go down the ladder till I'm just above the cloud,
Okay.
and then launch myself at this one.
Okay. Make an athletics check for that.
Okay. Air kneecap.
26.
Okay. That's pretty good. So you have a very fast movement speed, and so I think ordinarily some of this would get complicated, but I think you have enough to do that. With a 26, I will allow you to spring yourself at them with sufficient force that you can make your first attack with advantage.
Do it, do it, do it.
Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
So that is 7 damage.
Okay. And they'll make a concentration check. They got a 9. The cloud kill drops.
All right. Good
Oh.
going, kneecap.
And I'm going
Now
to
it's time to.
I'm going to swing again.
Mm-hmm.
Same one.
But whichever one the other one is still has a cloud kill, so
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
careful.
that's a 22 to
Okay.
hit
Sure.
for 12 damage.
All
MVP kneecap.
right.
And let's see,
Yeah.
that would I have what my hasted action
Mm-hmm.
to attack
Yep.
for only 13
Okay.
to hit,
13 does not hit.
and then bonus action for 12.
All right. Yeah, that wouldn't hit.
But
Yeah. No. Hey, getting rid of that cloud kill is a big deal.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
for
Mhm.
sure.
We
Okay.
appreciate this.
All right. Cuspid, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to get as much as I can, as little as I can of a line of sight on the guy that actually, you know what? No, I'm going to cast a second level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Mhm.
Also, I think right now, Radius and now
mine.
maybe Kneecap are the only ones that know about that door.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a little better off than I
Tarsus
was,
might,
but
Mm-hmm.
Tarsus might notice it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarsus is going to notice it next turn.
Sure. Okay, so Cuspid uses Cure Wounds. Tarsus.
Tarsus sees the cloud kill is gone. Tarsus moves to here. Tarsus turns and will shoot at the one that Kneecap is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll use my first one with Planner Warrior to do force damage. Regular attack, I'm not doing that's only at 10, however, that
Oof.
misses.
Yeah, 10 will not
Yep.
hit.
Okay, my second attack. Regular, not thingy. 22.
That hits.
Okay. That is 8 regular damage on the creature.
Okay.
I do note
Uh,
now, of course,
Regular
from what I
damage,
can-
they seem to be resistant.
yeah.
You only do the
And-
force once a turn, though.
Oh, that reminds me. I think some of
Yeah.
Kneecap's damage should have been halved, but we won't retcon. I just remember now that that's happening.
Of course, as far as I
All
know,
the surprise.
yep,
Yeah.
Radius opened this door, as far as I know, so I don't know
Mhm.
anything's weird about that.
It's true. Okay. Radius, I think that you are you're in that room and you're looking out at your friends and celebrating probably the cloud kill dropping and everything, but I think you get just the tiniest hint of the sound of a soft under the breath laughter behind you, and then out of a cloud of invisibility,
Oh my God!
yes,
Holy Hannah!
a large demonic greenskin winged horned creature emerges from invisibility to claw at you with advantage.
Oh crap!
Oh,
And
no.
gets a crit.
Oh,
Oh hell!
Okay. So that please, so you're going to take 17 slashing damage, and then I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh crap!
Is is this poison?
No, it's not.
Ugh. And sorry,
Okay.
that
So
that
that's
shouldn't hard. No, hold on. Let me roll that again. That shouldn't have rolled 2.
well, I
Should-
mean, it looked like it did a 15 and a 19, but the 15 would be the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 is not a success, and so as you take this claw attack, the wound that it gives you is festering and smoldering with what looks like infernal fire. And then it's going to swing its great axe at you. That one's not with advantage though, and it gets a 15, which
Does not hit.
Yeah, which you still have your shield up, but yeah. So this thing has revealed itself now, though. and is on the field. And now it
And
is the Mezzaloth's turn.
I don't like the fact that that this is a thing, but concentration.
Yep. I was
Yeah.
waiting.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I have advantage on this.
Yeah, and so that was a 17 total damage, and so you're gonna need to make
And
yeah.
Oh, come on.
And I will also add a d6 to that roll with my special with my lineage, or unless
Okay.
I only have to beat a 10.
Yeah.
You only have to beat a 10, but it looks like you got a
Okay.
9.
Yeah, so I will definitely.
Yeah.
No, I have
Well,
advantage on concentration saves. So
it's a
Yeah.
15.
yeah,
Oh,
it was the
okay.
15. Yeah,
All right.
I have advantage on being poisoned, maintaining concentration, and death saves.
Interesting. All right. Cool. So haste is still up. All right. It is now the Mezzaloth's turn. And one of them um
Oh, I'm an idiot. These are fiends, aren't they?
they definitely are.
They were my favorite enemies. Damn it!
You could have
getting
been okay.
doing
Well,
doing better to hits on them. Yes, damn it.
you recognize now that they are.
Yeah, I
in
recognize
fact,
now.
they are
You couldn't see them before.
the class of fiend that is neither from the hells nor the abyss. They are Yugoloths.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh? No, that's a different thing.
That
that was an obvious joke, friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that is next to you, Kneecap, that you were just fighting, is going to actually what it's going to do is it is going to disappear as it teleports teleports across the room. What? Let me take the. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. It is going to teleport across the room to next to its boss.
Well, how nice for it.
And then the other one is going to make you all very happy by casting its own cloud kill spell.
Of course.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is
I thought you were going to say
20-foot
he's going to
radius.
make us very happy by dropping dead spontaneously.
Or giving us birthday cake ice cream or something. Versus so needs ice cream after this battle.
I think I need one more height. Yeah. Whoops. There we go.
Yeah.
But I think he's not casting it right there. That's just the size. I think he wants Kneecap in it for sure, and then I think he's focused on Kneecap and Radius and Tarsus, so it's going to be centered right there. Which I think for Cuspid and Malleus, I'll give you a save on the start of your turn to see if you can manage to be just out of it. But
Well, I mean,
you would also be trapped in that spot if you even if you're pressed against the wall.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the opportunity if you wish to be pressed against the wall in order to be just outside of it on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then when he does that, he is also going to, I think, he's going to run across over here up to the ladder and does not climb the ladder, but just stops at the bottom of it.
Yeah. Is he impacted by the cloud kill?
Nope.
No, he's immune.
Immune.
Yeah.
We've already established that.
Yeah.
His boss is also immune.
Well,
So Radius, it is your turn, but I need you to start by making a Constitution saving throw. Again, this one is against poison.
That's at least something I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 16, so that is a save. So you're going to take half damage against 23. So that's 11 poison damage.
Let's see. Oh, I'm also resistant to poison. Darn.
So you
So
would
that
take
should,
you
so
would take 5 poison
Right.
damage.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
but
concentration.
you're going to need to make so you do need to make a concentration check for that, and you're going to have to do another one in a second.
Yeah. Let's see. And I would like to add a D6 to that with my
Okay.
Let's roll it. Come on. I just need one. I just need one. There we go.
Okay.
6 makes it a 15.
Okay, so you maintain concentration for now. You
Good.
are, however, going to also take 4 necrotic damage as the wound, the infernal wound that it gave you last time, the fiendish wound, does an additional 4 damage to you. Is it, wait, is it, I think it is, no, it is actually, it is still slashing damage.
Okay.
So you take another 4, but what you realize now is this wound, unless you do something to stop the bleeding, is going to keep doing that to you every turn.
Oh crap.
Right.
Yeah. So this is not another save to eventually get free. You need to treat the wound somehow. Or you can just let it keep doing that. But you do need to make another concentration check against that damage. Still just trying to beat 10.
Okay.
Okay. 17. So still managing so far. So now that those 2 things have happened, it's your turn. I mean, it was your turn, but those things happened at the start of your turn.
Right. So, you all hear a lot of abyssal, maybe a little draconic, and
Mhm.
I look terrible. So I will, let's see how far across it is. 5. Man, that won't get me out of the cloud skill until I kill spell. Well, I'll just go ahead and use my last 2nd level slot. To Misty Step back out of or I will walk forward and then Misty Step out of the cloud kill.
Okay.
You can Misty Step to avoid the attack of opportunity and then walk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be safer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then yeah, I'll do that then. Because that'll be 30 feet here and then hop down off the table
Yeah.
out of the spell. Well, I'll make sure I'm out of the spell over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And then I say something actually, you know what? Because I'm actually, yeah.
You wouldn't have used your action yet, so if you wanted to use your action to try to treat the wound, you can. You will have to make a check for it.
Sure thing. If I could do that, yes, I will absolutely. Is that medicine?
Yeah, a medicine. A medicine check. Target DC 13.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I could use that D6 again. I think it's my number of proficiency, but it's a racial thing. But I do have a +1 in medicine, so it's not too bad. Knowledge of the past. Alrighty, yes, I can. I can use this 3 times per long rest. Awesome. So, medicine check, because I just don't want you guys to worry or anything. But if that hurts, if that thing hurts me again, I die.
Oh, not worried.
All right.
Yes,
so
worried.
did you do your medicine check?
I got a natural 20.
Okay, well there you go. So you have managed to staunch the bleeding, and so it will not continue to hurt you.
Yes, and
So
and now I will look at Kneecap. Do you speak anything other than Gnomish, Kneecap?
Oh yeah. Uh, I mean, I speak common.
Oh, well, you can go. Okay, well then you just hear me look at you and say four. I hold up my fingers and say four. Four. Um, basically trying to insinuate that you only have four uses of haste left.
Uh-huh.
Four.
Okay.
All right.
I
Thank
don't
you
want,
for
and I don't want
keeping
to.
track of that.
Yeah, I don't want to say that out loud because I don't want to give the enemy.
Sure.
Any,
Yeah.
Any intel?
Okay, so that was Radius's turn. Malleus, I think you can. This is not a high DC. You can make a dexterity saving throw if you wanted to try to make sure you were not in the area of the cloud at the start of your turn.
Yes. And that is a Baker's 20.
Yeah, you are able to press yourself back enough that you are, even though the cloud is kind of partly in your space, it's you are not forced to deal with it this turn, unless of course you move. You don't. There's not really anywhere you can move to
Yeah.
without getting in it.
Uh-huh.
But it is,
I'm kind of pissed off.
yeah,
I'll admit.
yeah.
Join
These
the
guys
club.
suck. I hate them.
Yeah.
Kill them, please.
So I,
Where's Ballista?
yeah, no, it's not Force Ballista because I have to aim through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I have to aim through the door at what I can see,
Mhm.
but I'm going to guess that something is probably within this vicinity.
You probably did see the one running through that area. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Shatter,
All right.
centered like right here.
Okay. I
And
believe
that
that's
has a 10-foot, it has a 10-foot radius,
okay.
I think.
So I think
Uh,
you're. So here's the
Yeah,
thing.
10-foot radius.
I think to cast it right there, either Kneecap or Tarsus are going to be in its area.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way around
Honestly,
it.
I'd say go hit Kneecap instead of Tarsus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Kneecap
what I
is
was
much
thinking
harder.
is,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So if you can absolutely do that where the enemy and Kneecap will be affected. So it's a Constitution save, I think.
con save 16.
Okay. Let's make.
Oh, 9.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, your good rolls have ended,
Yeah.
David.
The Mezzoloth got a 19.
Ugh.
All right, so he will get half damage of 3d8 thunder, which is 13. Not my
Okay.
greatest roll.
Okay, so he'll take 6, but he
He
will
still has
have
to
to
make
make a concentration check. Yeah.
Come on, come on.
16.
Okay.
So you did hit him, but not enough to force the cloud kill to drop.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Decap.
Yeah.
So Kneecap, you took the
Yep.
13?
I took the 13.
Okay.
Am I move? Is there any-
Shatter doesn't move you. No.
Okay.
No.
Want
Yeah.
to make sure.
Yep.
Because if I got blown back by 5 feet.
Oh
it
well,
might-
hey, yeah, that wouldn't have been too inconvenient,
Yeah.
But alas, no. So is that the end of your turn, Malleus?
Yeah, because I don't have any bonus actions I
Okay.
can use right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I need to do con
Yeah.
save for the cloud kill.
That's right.
Yes. And that is a 22.
Okay. So that is a success, which means you're going to take half of the 23 is what we rolled when this one cast. So it would be 11 poison damage.
Okay, so I am still up.
All right. Good.
And
good point.
you know what? I think I have a better use of my turns than trying to hide from the cloud.
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
go
so
up
you
and
already
start-
took it for this time. If you can
Yeah,
get this
go
guy
up
to
and
drop
start
it,
swinging.
yeah. All right. I love it.
Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. And reckless.
Okay.
Baby reckless.
22
Hits.
for 14 damage.
Nice. Okay, so 14 damage and then save. Got an 18, so it's still up.
Crit
Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, gee. Wow.
Damn, David.
for a for 8 damage,
Okay.
and then
So
PC?
another save. Only 8 for the crit? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Didn't we have a house rule that if you didn't
we
make max
did.
damage?
Yeah. So I think what we said is that you would get
Oh.
at least half, like the max of 1 die.
So that would have been 8 plus 4 plus 2. That would be 14.
Okay, so that's another 6.
No.
And
Another
then
9.
Okay.
He did originally did 5.
No, he said 8.
And, oh, okay.
8 is what I subtracted from before. But
Yeah.
so in any case, on the Constitution save for that one, 7. Cloud kill drops.
Yes.
Yay!
All right. And that one is looking pretty rough now. So
And 23 for
yeah, that'll
my
hit too.
for 13 damage.
Ooh. Oh,
And then-
but some of you know what we've been doing this again is that if it's not magical, it
shoot.
should be getting halved.
Right.
So okay, so again I'm forgetting, and so I'm not going to retcon any previous rolls, but and
But,
that 7
yeah.
wouldn't have made any difference anyway. But so it's 13, so this time it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my damage for the, or I need to hit with the sickle.
Okay.
Uh, 25
Wow, hits. Yeah.
for 3 damage.
Okay. So it'll be 1.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Getting
Well,
rid of
I
that
don't have to
cocktail is a
save.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cuspid says as she comes out of her hidey hole and heads to the stairs, guys, I think we need to retreat. And she takes 20 feet to get there, shoots a first level guiding bolt at the Mesoloth in the room.
Okay.
Oh, just a 12. All right, I'm going to use I have favored by the gods.
Okay.
I'm going to use that to add an extra 2d4 to that.
Okay.
Oh
Oh no.
Ah,
Yeah,
boo
so
head.
just another 2 doesn't do the doesn't make the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fire that off, and then 10 feet down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's in retreat.
Mhm.
Like, come on, guys, we gotta get out of here.
All right. Tarsus.
All right.
And she's gonna press against the stairs, so if somebody's coming past her, they can just go.
Mhm.
We got trouble all over the place. All right. So I think.
I mean, the big guy back there, we haven't even touched.
We haven't even touched the big guy. It's true. All right. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to shoot a force arrow at that one that
Okay.
he's attacking. So this actually be favorite enemy at 6 levels +3. So this actually is okay. So +3 to this roll. So doesn't matter. I hit.
23 hits. Yeah.
So 15 force damage on it.
That is exactly what you needed to kill that one.
All right.
Okay, we got that at least.
Mhm.
All right. Can I use my second attack and shoot at
Yeah.
old big and ugly there? Okay, so this would be a
His
regular
name is Flarsh the Gore Drinker. Excuse me.
Flush.
We
Okay.
don't know. We were
Okay.
never informed.
We were never informed.
You didn't ask, did you?
No, I didn't ask. It's true.
Yeah,
Okay,
he kind of popped up on us.
Yeah.
He
Hey, Flo-
decided
It's
to
true.
he decided to attack first and
He did.
not introduce himself.
Rude.
This is how
Yeah.
his people do surprise birthday parties.
Brush. It's a 28.
28 hits.
Yes, unfortunately, that sucks.
But it's only 5 regular damage though.
Okay,
Yeah, we
and
don't-
and
we don't
that's
like
going to
his
be
birthdays.
just 2
Right.
because he's also
Right.
resistant.
I kind of figured he
Yeah.
was. All right,
Um,
so
Yeah,
so
so
is,
you fire it and it grazes his shoulder and he kind of
yeah, I know. So I'm going to remain where I am for the moment. I'm not going to get in the way of other people trying to get down the stairs. I will
Okay.
play rear guard here. So I will remain where I am for the moment.
Okay. It is Flarsh's turn.
Oh, hi, Flash. Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
And he is gonna squeeze himself through the doorway. And
Ay,
he's
ay, ay.
um and he's just gonna look down at you and just say, "Hi there." And then he's going to try to claw you.
Yeah.
That's a 17 to hit,
That will hit me.
13 slashing, and make a Constitution saving throw.
13 slashing. This Constitution save. Is this poisoned or?
No, this is for the
Okay.
fiendish
The
wound.
infernal.
Like
Oh,
Radius
fiendish wound.
had.
Okay. 21.
Okay, so you don't have the fiendish wound, just the original damage.
Yeah.
But then he is gonna swing his great axe at you as well.
Yeah.
28 to hit
Yeah, obviously hit me.
for 17 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm down to 5 hit points.
All right.
Okay, so much for me trying to play rear guard here. There's a bad plan, Paul.
That is the end of his turn, though. Flarsh's turn. But now it's the Mezloth's turn, and he's like, "Oh, I can't see." I think he is going to he can't really fit through the doorway with his boss there, and I'm trying to decide I think that with you calling for retreat, he's feeling brave again, and so he is going to use his teleport to pop himself back out to here. But that is his action. He doesn't have any attacks after he does that. Okay. Radius, it is your turn, but this guy has just poofed himself right in front of you. He says, "See, I can do that too." Technically, when
Radius-
these guys talk to you, you're hearing telepathy in your head.
Right. Radius simply just shakes his head and will take the disengage action.
Mm-hmm.
And 1, 2, 3. And I will get to the stairs and start going down them.
Okay, yeah, you'll be 5 feet down.
Yep. And too high. I don't think I got another one left. Yeah, I don't. I am gassed, guys.
Retreat. Yeah, retreat's a good option.
Yeah, and also, I will, as I'm saying this, I will yell at Kneecap and point to Tarsus. Pick up,
Pick up.
carry.
Okay. Malleus,
And that'll be my turn.
your turn.
Okay.
We are in trouble.
So,
Run.
all right. So Malleus is going to take this 15 feet.
That's 10 feet.
Well, 10 feet. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Well, this will make it 15 feet. And he's going to shoot El Chupacabra
Okay.
Ha, 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 ha.
with the Force Ballista.
All right.
With the Force Ballista.
This is the big one or the bug one?
The bug.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
the big one has not proven that he can cast Cloud Kill.
It's true.
So the little one, getting rid of the little one is actually more important than doing anything about the big one.
Mhm.
So that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
for 17 points of
Nice.
damage, and I think
Nice.
he's pushed into that little cubby hole.
You know what that cubbyhole is a fire. And it is force damage, so it takes full damage for that. And I'll have him take a 1d6 of fire damage as well from getting
Oh,
pushed
wow.
into the...
Now we're cooking.
Oh,
It's only 1 damage, but he does take it. Actually,
Yep.
wait. The other one is resistant to fire. Is this guy? Nope. It turns out he likes it. You know, he's like, toasty.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Just
That's
me.
all right.
But yes, but he was pushed back. You did hit him for significant hit, and he's looking bloodied now.
Yeah. I don't have enough space to actually get down.
Well, if you
I'm-
you have 10 feet of movement, you can kind of like,
I'm not there on that level. I'm 10 feet down.
yeah.
And I'm only 5 feet in, so there's space between us if you wanted to climb over.
Well, sort. I would allow you could be like on your way down.
Okay. I'll join the pile.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so if I were to pick up Tarsus,
Mhm.
wait, and then I disengage, would that get a avoided opportunity attack for Tarsus?
If you are dragging Tarsus away, that avoids opportunity attacks.
I will do so. I will go over
Okay.
here, grab
Grab your fragile ranger.
Look
So
around.
I want
Look around.
I want us to just be very clear about the mental picture here. That Kneecap is a gnome.
Yes.
He's like less than 3 feet tall.
And I'm twice his size.
Very strong.
And a robot.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want just like, I'm not saying this won't work. I just want a description of how you pick him up and pull him away.
He
I
speaks
get-
pup-
I essentially sweep, like I hit right above his knee to sweep his leg out from under him, turn and just book it.
Okay.
and you hear the faint scream of puppy power.
So here's where
I am not Scrappy Doo.
I would like at this point a group dexterity check as you're like clustering and crowding down these stairs all to like in a hurry together.
Dex
Okay.
check. 15.
19.
18.
Wow.
18.
Wow.
Pretty good.
9.
9. Okay. Well, but this is a group check, so let's see what did you get?
15.
15. I think that so basically what I will allow here is that all of you kind of in sequence are going down the stairs. So nobody falls and you are all just like, you know, I think it was Cuspid first, then Radius, then Malleus, then Kneecap, then Tarsus. So in
Yep.
that order, you're going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah.
Fair.
In fact, actually, what I'll go ahead and just say is that by kind of pushing and shoving that way, I will go ahead and say Cuspid has reached the bottom of the stairs and everyone else is like right above her in that sequence that I just said.
Okay.
And so that was the Kneecap's turn. So I'll just have I'm setting the tokens down on that layer just to kind of you know, for when you move, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just letting. So where would you move, Cuspid? Because everyone else is going to be kind of on the pile.
I'm not counting on them not pursuing, so I'm dashing out these open doors
Sure.
and looking for a way down.
Okay.
I'll be back up here.
How
I
did
think.
we get up here in the first place?
We used these stairs here.
Yeah. So the yeah.
Yeah,
So
stairs on
there's in yeah. So in
Okay.
between the the two rings here. There's just stairs out to an outer platform. But you
Okay.
are basically just running for,
Running for the exit.
you're dashing. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So 10, 20, that's a 30-foot move there.
mhm.
10, 20, 30. Dash takes me there.
Okay, gotcha. Um, so that was Cuspid's turn. Tarsus, you are kind of still at the top of the sequence, but you could, um, you could kind of move through your allied companions, I think, if you wanted, or you could stay in the back and try to do something because you're still at the top most of everybody
Right.
going down the stairs.
Would that disrupt everybody else if I did that?
No,
It's like,
I would.
Oh.
I'm ruling that it won't right now because you're allied. You're cooperating.
okay, so yeah, down the steps and out.
Okay, so you would have 20 feet going down the stairs and have 10 feet left, and then of course your action.
Then I will dash, yeah.
Okay.
So
All
where
right.
am I?
So
Yeah. So 10 feet, and then I have a dash of 20, 30, puts me to here.
okay.
Magneto said, now the time has come to gather our forces and run.
Magneto said, "Is that what you said?"
It's a song, Magneto and Titanium Man, and the lyric goes,
Oh,
Magneto said, now the time has come to gather our forces and run.
all right. Okay. So
Could I suggest that when it comes time that Malleus does kind of climbs on Kneecap's shoulders and
okay.
and
Yeah.
Kneecap gets both of them out
All right.
because Kneecap is fast.
Okay.
Yes.
Kneecap is fast boy.
Gotta
Right
go
now.
faster,
right.
faster.
So here is now it is Thlarsh's turn, and I think let's see, what is his movement speed?
Hmm.
Because he's a big boy. He's not going to fit down those stairs super easily.
How did he get in there anyway?
It's a good question, isn't it? I'm gonna say what so I think Cuspid, you are startled by his sudden teleporting appearance right there. As what he has done is run across the room to the window and used his teleport action to teleport
Oh,
down to the
hell.
next floor.
Of course. And that
Um,
answers the question about how he got in.
Yeah. And then he has one attack when he does that. So he gets a 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 9 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still alive.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw for the fiendish wound.
8. I won't be for
yeah.
long.
Yeah. So nothing else happens until your turn. But he has given you
Yeah.
this open wound.
Yeah.
And then he just says, "Come on, the fun's just getting started. By the way, if you can cast spells, maybe I don't need to kill ya." That's what he says. The Mesoloth is, I think, going to try to do the same thing. But he cannot attack on the same turn as he teleports. So he poofs down there too, but...
Oh, boy.
Okay. That is their turn. So, Radius, it's your turn. You probably might not even be aware that has happened yet.
Oh boy.
But you would have been almost at the bottom of the stairs too. So I think you only have like 5 feet to get down to the bottom, and then, so you would have moved 10 feet from right there.
Right. So honestly, yeah, I'm gonna. And no one else is, or the other two are still coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna wait by the ladder or by the stairs because I know that the spell is running out soon.
Okay.
And more than likely, I will have to try to help carry them until they are no longer exhausted.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that'll be my turn. Although I do hear the sounds of combat, and I say something bad is happening.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
All right. So, Malleus, it would be your turn. I think you were also almost at the bottom.
Yeah. Hmm. Kneecap's idea of getting on his shoulders so that Kneecap can run us wherever we're going is a good one.
Well, it's good until the haste wears off in a second.
Yeah.
Well, given, I, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
I
We'll
have
see.
ideas.
Okay. So, yeah, you
Um,
can go ahead and.
Yeah. And can I see both
So I
I know
would
I
say
can't see Tarsus anymore.
you could probably just barely see Tarsus, or you would have like heard them running in that direction.
Okay. Okay. Well, no, what I wanted to do was cast aid.
Okay. I think you do need to still be able to see them. You know what? I will allow that you can see Tarsus enough to cast that if that's what you wanted to cast.
Yeah. Um yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast aid on Tarsus, Radius, and Kneecap.
Okay.
So unfortunately I only have second level spell slots, so that's 5 additional to your max,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5 hit point heal.
Okay. All
And
right.
then I will crawl on top of I will bounce on top of uh Kneecap's shoulders and go, "Ho, mighty steed!"
All right. So Kneecap, it is your turn.
Okay. So, how to get to where,
Let's say
you
like
said-
it's like 15 feet down to the bottom, but you're also moving so fast that it's like
well, 1, 2, so 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95,
where are
100.
you trying to go?
This north exit,
Okay.
past, go past um
Cuspid.
Cuspid, yeah.
Okay. So you would see probably by the time you get between Tarsus and Cuspid that these creatures have
Yeah.
teleported down. I think if you're moving past in that direction, they can make an opportunity attack.
In that case, I would basically use the hasted disengage action. Because I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
that's
I believe you can. You can use your extra action to disengage.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that works.
Right.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to, and yeah, that's just my movement.
All right.
So I will ready an action to hit anything with my flail that I have that comes within range.
Okay. Um, Cuspid, you're gonna have this first flare of your wound.
Oh crap.
Yeah, there's not even any question. I'm down.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you feel it flare with pain and fall into unconsciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And Thalarsh looks down at you and just says, "Was it something I said?" All right. Tarsus, I think you've just witnessed that happen.
Yeah, I know. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move to here. and I will planar warden a force arrow at big man here.
All right.
See if we can do anything with this. So that's a 23.
Certainly hits. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 8 force damage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna play. Yeah, let's take the regular shot, although it's not very helpful.
Okay.
Still might be able to poke him. Yeah, that didn't do anything. And I'm going to back up to here for the moment. I'm gonna come to try to
Okay.
get you once your death saving throws are going askew there, Cuspid. But for the moment, I'm gonna try to play sniper here.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's Tarsus. It is Flourish's turn.
God.
I think he's gonna grab you, Cuspid, and kind of just
Mhm.
drag you off to the side like that.
Oh, you.
Um, and he is gonna use his action to stop your bleeding wound.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And then that is his action. So that's what he does. Um, and he does glance at the Mezzaloth and just say, "They went that way," because they saw Kneecap run by. So the Mezzaloth is going to run over here, and as soon as he gets there, you'll probably have your held
Yep.
attack.
And that is a 24 to hit
That hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay, and so it takes 3 for the resistance.
Yes.
All right. But, and so then he's going to use his own attacks. First, claws. That's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
With the hasted AC?
Yep, 18 is my AC with haste.
All right, so 9 slashing damage, which would be, 4 with your haste. Or with your rage, I mean.
Yep.
And then the other attack with the trident is only a 9 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. But he is blocked your exit right there. Anyway. Radius.
Alrighty. I need to check one thing if I have a 3rd level spell that is not fire damage. And I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of spells. Because I have a nifty trick and it's the last thing I could do. It will be. Here we go. I will awaken my spell book.
Okay.
And
Huh?
I will.
Yes, sorry. I was with you the whole time.
Of course you was.
Don't worry. This will help you wake up. And so I will activate the spell book and I will cast Fireball. But using my actually, well, yeah, and and I can hit both of them if I do this correctly.
You
Yeah,
need
so
to
I'm
get
going.
so right now obviously you can't see through these walls. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need to
yeah,
get yourself in.
yeah. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
That's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then from here, as I move, I will awaken the spellbook,
Okay.
and I will cast Fireball and replace the fire damage with acid damage
Nice.
from Acid Arrow.
Okay.
And I will
Nice.
then I will place it. Oh man.
I would imagine you're trying to get both of the enemies without hitting
Without
Cuspid.
hitting
Yeah.
Cuspid, yes.
Yeah. I think that you probably don't have a good sense of where the Mezzoloth is, but that no wanting to hit Flourish without hitting Cuspid, I feel like the where you would place it to just do that would probably still hit the
Yeah.
so I think because just from a line of sight from where you are, you would be, like to try to get him in it. Yeah, you would. I feel like, yeah, we're playing a little fast and loose with the line of sight, but that is fine. I have no objection, especially since you're doing some desperate actions here. So I'm going to rule that, yeah, both of these guys will be in the range of it. So they're making dex saves.
Yep.
Okay. Flarsh gets a 5.
So
And
sad.
the Mezzoloth gets a 14.
Nice. So he meets the deck save, so he is okay.
Okay.
So he'll take half of 34.
So hang on just for a moment before we resolve this completely. I want you to make an Arcana check, and what I want, what I'm looking here is for. I want you to beat a 12.
Okay. Should be able to do that. 15.
Okay. I think you recognize that although you were wise to avoid fire damage, that these things in particular might also be immune to acid damage.
Oh, crap.
So if there is some other kind of damage
Hmm.
that you can do
You're
instead.
you're limited to elements, right?
Yeah.
I would say your best bet is actually lightning.
That I do not think. Well,
I
Thunder.
think that's your best bet.
yeah, I have to, and I haven't. This is terrible.
I
Oh,
think,
you have to have the spell prepared in order to use that
Nope.
element.
I only have to have it in my spell book. That's
Oh.
the because
Do
I'm
you have shocking grasp?
because I'm in. It has but it has to be third level. It has to be the same
Oh.
level.
so what I'll just basically say is I think that with your Arcana check, you will recognize that as it happens, they are resistant to fire, but they are immune to acid.
So they are immune.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the Arcana check, because I realized that at the last second.
so
It's
if
like
that's
because
yeah.
I want this to be cool. I don't want it to.
So you might as well keep the
yeah.
fire. Might as well keep the fire.
Yeah.
If
Well,
your choice is between fire and acid.
that again. That's why. Give me 1 second because I
Mhm.
will. Might get my spell book is massive.
If you could do thunder damage.
Is from. What about frost?
Cold damage, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's another option. I mean, I'm not telling you definitively
right.
what they've got for
Oh.
that, but
Ha!
I guess
Here we
I am
go.
kind of like, yeah.
The thunder step.
Okay, you can do thunder damage.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm glad we got there because I wanted this to be cool. So they are resistant to cold, fire, lightning, immune to acid and poison.
Wow.
Nothing
Things are-
for thunder damage.
Thunder.
And so they both failed to save. Oh wait, no, the
No,
14
one-
is
The
what they
Mezzoloth
need. Okay,
made
so
it,
the
yeah.
Mezzoloth did not fail the save, or just barely made the save. So we'll take half damage.
Of 34, yep.
Yeah, so that would be 17. They are looking extremely rough right now, very hurt, and full damage for the big guy. Oof. And he's not bloodied yet, but that was a big hit for him for sure.
And I will, as I cast that, I say, leave our friend and go. That's probably not going to work though.
Well, I mean, We'll see. He didn't like that. You have killed a bunch of his guys already. All right, so let's see. That was Radius's turn. Malleus, your turn.
All right, so
Hmm.
I don't know if this is going to provoke an opportunity attack, but Malleus is going to go this way.
Okay.
He's
Well, so
basically going down
so
down here.
okay, yeah, you can do that, and I think that that won't be an opportunity attack. But you would have to go all the way to here before you could go out to the outer ring.
1, 2, 3,
Because
4.
it's a wall
Yeah,
everywhere but where the stairs are.
yeah, 5 and
Mhm.
then 6
Okay.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have line of sight on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Force ballista shot.
Okay.
I love this force ballista. This force
Force
ballista is
Ballista is our
awesome.
friend.
Yeah.
All right. And that is 25 to hit
Hits. Yeah.
for 12 force damage, and he is pushed back 5 feet.
Well, he is pushed back into the next world because that kills him.
Nice going.
No more cloud kill. All right.
No.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else for your turn, Malleus?
No, not really. That's pretty much all I can do.
All right. Okay. So, Kneecap, it is your turn.
Yeah. Jason, where are we on the count? Muted.
This is your last round.
Okay. Well, he doesn't know that necessarily.
Nope. Not at all.
That guy doesn't know that necessarily. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and swing, swing, swing.
All right.
And all the while, Kneecap is just gonna say, "Run, leave, run!" Reckless.
Okay.
So,
Oh boy.
9. Wow.
What?
9
Wow.
to hit.
9 to hit with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
well, 9
1 and
doesn't hit.
2.
Oh damn.
18.
18 does hit. 18 just hits. This guy's thick, scaly hide.
So that is 14 damage.
Okay, what 7 because he's resistant, but yeah.
Crit.
Ooh.
Good.
Nice.
God.
You've
And
rolling
so
crits
that-
like mad.
Well, it helps. He's rolling with advantage a lot.
Yeah.
Kneecap is because of the reckless attacks. So Kneecap's getting
And so
extra rolls on a lot of these.
that would be 16 reduced to 8.
Okay.
And that was 3 attacks, right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you missed one and hit twice.
So, and for the sickle, that is a 24
All right, hits.
for 5 damage, reduced to 2.
Okay. He is now bloodied. Okay. Cuspid, you want to make a death saving throw?
Come on,
Didn't
Cuspid.
he try and
No,
stabilize?
he stopped
He
the.
stopped the fiendish wound from continuing to do
okay.
damage.
Because that would have
Yeah.
been an automatic failed death save
Yeah.
every round.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it is perhaps worth in your own mind asking the question of why he would do that, but he did do it.
So that's a success.
Okay. Do you have a positive? Does Cuspid have
Memory?
some sort of a positive memory?
Yes. The kindly priest who escorted a starving child
Aw.
into his sanctuary and set her on the path to devotion to Belisama.
Nice. Okay. Tarsus.
All right.
What? You know, he's lost all of the guys that you've seen, and he's bloodied now.
Right, so I'm going to move to here, take a shot at him with a force arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it wrong, listeners. It's not a +3 to hit because of your favorite area. It's +3 to damage. Not I think the
I
+3.
kind of thought that was right, but like,
Yeah.
you know, I
Yeah,
certainly...
but it didn't affect any attack rolls. But you know.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so let's go with the force arrow. That is a 23.
Hits. Nice.
So 14 force damage.
Okay, yeah. Minus.
Okay, now
And he is not resistant to force damage.
no, he's
Yeah,
not.
he's like,
Okay,
did
now
not like that.
I'll take my other shot, which is not going to be, it's going to be regular, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Play sniper, 25, which will hit.
Okay.
4 regular damage,
Okay.
and
So
I will dunk back.
he's
Yeah, so it's 2.
resistant to that, but he's also, yeah. So it is now his turn, but I think he is looking around at all of you and seeing all the rest of his guys are dead, and he just says, "Good luck getting it moving," and he is gonna go to fly away.
Getting it moving.
And is he leaving Cuspid?
Yes.
Then Kneecap will not do an attack of opportunity.
Okay. He flies off into the skies of the Outlands.
It's rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as he disappears, I imagine the haste drops and Kneecap's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that
Yes.
was you know.
That was hairy.
Yeah.
That
was very intense.
So does anyone rush over to
Yeah,
Cuspid? Because
I
I think
rush
we're
over
still
to-
in initiative until we're stabilized one way or the other.
Yeah, I will rush over to Cuspid and.
Would it be my turn, Trent?
Oh,
Would it be
yeah,
still
Yeah,
my
it would be Radius's turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
next.
Alrighty. And I can see down there, correct? That's just like a lower platform.
No, there's a
No,
wall.
there's
You
a
would
wall
have to
there.
go
Oh,
up
it's
to
a
where the
wall,
stairs
wall,
are.
wall.
Yeah.
All right, then I will go
Yeah.
to where the stairs are, and I will cast Healing Word
All right.
for a lovely amount of. If it rolls, there we go.
Higher than 0 is good.
5 max.
All right. You guys did
Yep.
it. You know, you're alive after all.
Somebody died.
Yeah.
I'm not 5 hit points, and Cuspid is down. This was rough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at
Yeah.
1 hit point. I'm
Yeah,
at
it's
one
like-
hit point.
Yeah.
If the
I
what was the damage? What was the damage dice on the infernal burn? The infernal wound?
So it was 2d4 new slashing damage every time it sort of flares like that. But here's what's fun that didn't ever actually happen is that if you still had the wound and it was active and he hit you with it again, it would do 4d4 every time.
Oh,
So every
Oh.
successive time he hits you with the claw, if you haven't closed the wound, it'll do another 2d4 damage on top of whatever else. So, 2d4,
was-
44, 64.
I was lucky because when
Yeah.
you rolled that, if it had been a 5, I would have been done. I would have been down because it was 1.
Nice.
Oh god.
Okay.
wow.
I'm actually at 17 HP still.
Yeah, 17 as well. Thank you
You're the
thank you
tanks.
for the
It
people
was
who hit me
fine.
with healing spells.
I'm not gonna lie. I did have my second character sheet up. I was like, this. At first, I was like, oh, it's an acid burn. It'll be fine. I'm immune to poison or whatever. No,
Yeah.
it's not the case.
Okay.
I think one of the last things that after the stun wears off that Kneecap would do is go over to the sarcophagus thing and knock on it and see if try and see if the thing the creature in there is alive and can be woken up.
Okay, so just as a reminder, this main internal room here, so the outer ring is a terrace. Paved ring with a 2-foot high lip provides a foundation for the castle. The base of the tower opens into a hall without exterior doors. And then on the west and east interior walls enters this central area. Inside there, all manner of tomes, scrolls, tablets, and folios cram the towering shelves of this airy library. An ancient wooden table surrounded by matching benches stands at the room's center near an ornate spiral staircase that climbs through the ceiling above. To the north are statues of Githzerai scholars and an alcove with a table covered in candles. In another alcove stands a crystal sarcophagus. And previously looked at through the crystal sarcophagus, the transparent lid reveals the mummified body inside, and the label just says Laxilu. And the mummy seems to have brass eyes, and there doesn't seem to be any way to open it.
Okay.
Like there's no door.
I have 1 3rd level spell slot left.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get everybody together for prayer of healing.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So your knocking on the sarcophagus kneecap does not appear to have any effect.
Takes 10 minutes and it'll get everybody 17 hit points.
17.
Nice.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And so while you guys are investigating the room, I'm sitting doing that.
Okay. Very
All
nice.
right.
Go to Radius and say, open, open. Point at the sarcophagus.
And Radius looks absolutely drained and it's like, all I've got is
No.
nothing for that. Not a thing. But if we are going to be here long enough,
We need to-
I wouldn't mind taking a short rest if we could.
And we also need to make sure there's no other surprises other than
Mm.
our fiendish friends.
Indeed.
Okay.
But maybe a short rest first here
Well, yeah.
before we go poking bears, or
Right.
no, abyssal bears.
Kneecap will when Radius won't is not able to do anything for the to open the sarcophagus. Kneecap's gonna hold up his flail to him and say, "Hey."
Tarsus
No,
will
no, no,
shake
no.
his head because like negative, dangerous. We will remember the sarcophagus.
Also, the thing inside there looks pretty dead. It is a mummy.
I mean,
There are-
basically, basically
yes.
Kneecap's thought is like, that's the owner. That's someone in charge of this place.
Right, and if there are living
Yeah.
undead, yeah, we don't need a mummy coming after us, guys. No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, just wanted to say that tell him that someone had broken in and did problems.
Kneecap, we are ourselves breaking into the owner's domain, so we are just as guilty. He might not like it.
All right.
Okay. Is there like a something that he could like kind of scroll something on the floor or on?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's probably various chalks and inks and such.
And he's gonna take a piece of chalk actually on the sarcophagus itself and say, "Bad beings causing problems.
Okay.
Clean up your place."
All right.
I've heard of worse plans. All right, so are we taking a short rest and then exploring the rest of this building? Is that the
Gonna
plan?
do, yeah, sure. I'm okay with short rest.
All right. Let's use.
Let's hope we are not interrupted.
Mhm.
And how long does aid last? 8 hours?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. Which means that you can heal up to that maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're all kind of beat, and you're taking this this short rest, and I think after about 20 minutes of it, you hear. So you're all on doing this on the first level, correct?
Yep.
You're in the
Mhm.
Yeah.
library. From the next level up down the stairs, you hear a voice just say, "Friendly coming down, don't attack me."
Well, like I said, there's somebody else here. All right. Let's watch and wait.
Do you promise not to attack me?
No hit.
Yes.
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 Okay, I just, I found that those last horrid individuals didn't always tell me the truth. And descending down the stairs is a wizened gnome wearing the robes and tall hat of a member of the Fraternity of Order. And he just says, "Did all of you chase away those infernal Yugoloths?"
Affirmative.
Kneecap was looking kind of sullen, but with when Noom shows up, he scrambles up and says and starts going over and jabbering at the gnome in his gnomish dialect.
Whoa, okay, slow down, young fellow. I need to check something very important. I need to assess the condition of the castle, if you will give me just a moment. And he descends down to the first level and then makes his way to, these doors and clucks his tongue at the smashed open doors on the west here. And then is making his way towards that outside terrace. Is anyone following him or?
Yes, I'm going to follow him.
Sure. He gets out to the terrace and gives a glance back, as if you could all give me just a little bit of space. I've had a very trying day.
I'll give him 30 feet of space. That's plenty of room also to shoot him too.
Mm-hmm. As you give him that 30 feet of space, he suddenly bolts, running around the nature of the terrace to get out of line of sight of you. And then I think when you presumably chase after to pursue,
Yes.
he has transformed into a winged medium humanoid that is flying away.
Well,
Well,
I think that's par for the course for us, honestly.
yes.
because I don't think we're in any shape to give chase.
His
No,
boss
we are-
left him behind, and he's just like,
You know what? It's fine. We're kind of battered. So
Mhm.
he wants to run away. He can run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might taking some goodies though, but
Yeah.
you know.
So, but it is clear to you that that gnome appearance was a disguise, magical disguise, and so, yeah.
It wasn't clear to Decap.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps you think that strange individual must have somehow stolen away the gnome. But in any case, you are able to continue the rest of your short rest without interruption.
Nice.
And Kneecap just says, "We're no friend."
Gnome friend was not a gnome. Gnome friend was a fiend. Gnome friend was pretending to be a gnome.
And he said something that sounds very, very unpleasant in gnomish.
Hmm.
I don't understand, but that's okay. I will go babble on and talk about fiends and their dangers and their weaknesses and basically spit out what I know about the creatures we fought.
Hmm.
And Kneecap will listen because battle
Tactics.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what next?
We check out the rest of the tower, don't we, friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Malleus
go-
wants to look at the books and start investigating the books.
Sure.
So you want to stay on the first level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will assist you with that.
Okay.
Kneecap, go up.
Up. Yep.
Okay. So first, just go ahead if Malleus and Radius are staying down here to investigate the library, you can have one of you can make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
I've got a what's yours? You've got a
My
ton.
investigation is +5.
Okay, mine's a +6. You can take it.
Yours is a what?
+6.
So you take it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
take
that's
it.
only one higher. So,
Okay, I'll do it.
They're
If you
helping
could-
each other.
yeah. You probably. Oh no.
Smart boys.
Well,
17.
Okay, you're definitely looking around at the library, and you determined that the majority of the books here focus on esoteric philosophies of the outer planes and multiversal theories. You do get the feeling that if you were to spend some time researching the outer planes here, you would be able to make an intelligence check with advantage to obtain knowledge about the outer planes generally.
Okay.
At least in your initial investigations, you don't find anything that would seem to relate to your own personal issues, but it seems to be a good library for things about the outer planes. You
Okay.
also do find that on the alcove in the north, in addition to several mundane candles, there is a partially melted candle that is a magic item known as a candle of invocation. And I need one of you to roll a d20 for me to see what alignment it has.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, since I can't really use it, I don't think. Do you
Well,
want to?
it's not a
Yeah.
meaningful question until you know what the alignment is.
There you go. I'll roll it.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Okay. You have found a candle of invocation with a lawful neutral alignment. And so what this candle does is when the candle is lit, after you can it sheds dim light in a 30-foot radius. Any creature within that light whose alignment matches that of the candle makes attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks with advantage. In addition, a cleric or druid in the light whose alignment matches the candles can cast first level spells they have prepared without expending spell slots, though the candle's effect is as if cast with a first level slot.
Okay.
Mm.
So I'm
But
Malleus,
lawful
as you
neutral
can
is
guess.
not the ideal PC alignment.
Yeah.
No, not at
Malleus
all.
is chaotic good.
Neutral good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in any case, you have that. It is something that, you could potentially sell, probably in a
Neutral
place
good.
where they care about lawful neutral things.
I have been playing 5th edition for 6 years, 7, I think,
Hmm.
possibly more. And this is the first time there's been a game mechanic that I've encountered where the PC's alignment matters.
No, there was one in Curse of Strahd too.
Mhm.
At
Well,
the
Was it-
very
was it-
very end of
and-
Curse of Strahd, there was
Okay.
one
The
where
Amber
we
Temple
could.
had some alignment
Yeah.
related stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no,
Um,
but there was
there's-
another
But
another
that was-
thing.
Yeah,
But
there
that
was
was something specific
you're
to the
right.
module. It was
There's
not
a
like
force field. Yeah. There was a force
Yeah.
field that only
Yeah.
allowed like lawful good
lawful evil.
creatures or through it or
Mm,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. So in
Yeah.
any case, Radius and Malleus are down there investigating the library. So the rest of you have gone up, I guess, to the next level.
affirmative.
Okay. So as I mentioned, the main room in here is like a kitchen and social area that's kind of been ransacked. There is some, there's some rations and stuff remaining, but yeah, it's not like fully stocked or anything.
What about the office here?
All right, well, you can go on and check in
Yep.
there. So as I mentioned, it was a study. I kind of described it just very briefly. You can search it, and you discover that the desk holds someone has taken a lot of notes that are written in Gith. Does anyone speak Gith?
Negative.
No.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I've got a lot of.
As a wizard,
Um,
you might be able to
Well,
You
if you have that
temporarily-
spell.
but
But so in any case, there's also calligrapher's tools, and on the desk is a mimir, which, as you know, we've encountered those questions before. Like they're floating skulls that are used for memory storage devices, and in fact, there was a notable one that Shemeshka indicated she was interested in retrieving, if you
Right.
could. This one is made. It's a skull made of colorful glass shards in a mosaic. Unfortunately, it looks like it has been recently broken.
Well, not
It
gonna
is
even look
not
right.
completely shattered, but it does have broken parts of it. You suspect that like some time and skill could maybe repair it, but it is currently broken and non-functional in its current state.
I will take it to give it to Malleus, because Malleus might be able to fix it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you find in the office here.
Okay.
the mimir we were looking for Shemeska, did we get a description of it?
You know what? I don't know that you did. She told you
Okay.
what it was going to be, what it was supposed to be used for, which was it's the thing that was supposed to store the current state of all of the different gate towns that supposedly was what the Modron March had scanned as it went through them.
hmm
That was the one you were looking for. I don't think she gave you a description of it, though.
Okay.
So, without belaboring the point, we can go ahead and just say you check the other rooms here.
Yep.
There is there's a room with a single bed, a desk, and a cabinet containing loose robes. There's a room with 2 beds, a writing desk, and an empty cabinet. There's the room with the large nest, and the cabinet has clothes suited for a winged wearer. And you can also see that there's like a platform with like a perch out the window in that room. And then there's also like some generic like storage and like a water closet room. And then of course there's the ladder going up.
All right. Are we ready to go up?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, up we go.
Gonna try and be a little quiet going up this one. At least Kneecap is,
Sure.
because who knows what
Mm-hmm.
else.
What friends we have here? Yes.
All right. So in the next level up, as Kneecap had seen before, this chamber is dominated by a sculpture of a gigantic human-like figure looming over a broad, a broad circular table. A ladder to the north descends, while a ladder to the south climbs to the floor above. Yeah, so that is the room that you're in right now.
Look at the table.
Okay. You want to make an investigation check?
Sure. Or I can assist someone else.
My investigation is +4, so maybe I'm a better one to search.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe not. Only an 11.
Okay. Yeah, so you look at this thing, seems magic. Seems significant, like it's a notable construction, but it's not entirely clear what it would do.
How tall is it?
I mean,
Tall is
it's big. Like the head of the statue would be like 10 feet off the ground.
Well, I mean, like the platform that the map is on.
I mean, look at it. So it's not. I did not say it's a map. It looks like a map on the little map here. I said that it is a broad circular table.
Oh.
It does not have a map on it.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah.
We'll tell Malleus and Radius about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you didn't go above this level, correct?
Nope.
Kneecap?
No.
So this would be unknown territory.
All right. I'm not going to necessarily move you guys can see the other levels already
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
map. Yeah. So I'm not going to move you up there. But so if you are ready to climb up,
Yep.
yeah, so on the next level up, you would see a room where ancient tapestries of the planes and cosmic alignments cover the walls of this simple room. Ladders descend to the floor below and rise to the level above. Um, and there is some incense burning in here that seems like it would have been like someone would have had to start that going relatively recently. But of course, you also know that there was at least one other individual that had been here that escaped as soon as they were able to get out through. And then there's of
Right.
course one more level up.
Right.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
Okay. On that top level, narrow windows look out from this stark stone chamber in every direction. In the room's center stands a green crystal atop a stone pillar. A ladder descends to the floor below. Seated in a corner is a Githyanki woman with long white hair and closed eyes.
Kneecap is going to carefully go approach and hello,
She opens her eyes and then kind of blinks.
friend.
Greeting.
See, the fiends have been touched.
That's good. And she kind of stretches.
We are the
Thank you.
skeleton crew. We are extraplanar explorers and adventurers. Who are you? What is your designation?
She kind of looks around at you for a moment again and says, "You are the skeleton crew.
Affirmative.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Our memories have been damaged.
Interesting. Well,
We're looking
and
for.
she stands up. She like stretching her lower back. Oh, I appreciate you getting rid of those awful Yugoloths. I suppose you have questions.
We're looking
Because
for a Modron.
yes,
Affirmative.
Rome.
We're looking for a Modron. Rome. Yes.
Yes, I thought as much. You all have gotten yourselves in some nasty trouble, I tell you. Well, here, I might as well show you around. She starts climbing down the ladder.
I'll go follow her.
Yeah.
Yep, follow.
She climbs down through and she clucks her tongue in the meditation chamber and puts out the incense. It's like, that's the expensive stuff. And she starts climbing down. And then I think in this room with the statue here, and she just says, "This is the Castellan," and I have a bit of artwork. She does begin. She gives it a command, and at this point, I am going to give you a handout called "Zathir Sets a Course."
Oh, wow. Oh,
And as she activates it with the command word, now the broad table has them illusory map on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
and when she does that, the statue actually begins to move. Like it doesn't like get up and stand around, but like it moves its hands and arms and head. And she says, "The Castellan, assuming you don't remember, is the navigation control and guardian of the castle. The castle, of course, is what was the castle? Ledkaru. It has been my base of operations for some time, but in my gratitude to you and my interest that, what I suspect is your mission be completed, I would be happy to offer my castle, Ledcaru, as your base of operations for the coming trials ahead.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Your offer is generous and we accept.
Yes, way more than we expected.
She looks at the statue and says, Castellan, stand. And you all feel the floor jostling underneath you, and you feel sort of a movement in place, but you realize you're feeling movement of the entire castle rising like an elevator. And when you look out a window, you see that the castle has clearly just like lifted like 60 feet further into the air.
Mhm.
Floating castle.
Well, not exactly floating, but
No,
Castle in
it
the
has
sky.
it has legs. It is a walking castle.
Walking
Yes.
castle.
Okay, house moving castle then.
And you realize at this point that the what you followed to get to this castle was a
Was
big
its
set of tracks, as though
footprints.
made by
Yeah.
some kind of a construct. Yeah. And so she says, "Should be a bit safer off the ground. It keeps the riffraff out, or usually anyway."
Mhm.
The you go off except as an exception.
So, where would you like to go first?
Oh, well, that's a question.
I think it's actually a good question as a button, perhaps, to end the session on.
Dun dun
Yeah.
dun.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You've earned now your new walking castle base. Good job.
Yay.
Yay, we have a base of operations.
Yes.
We can take a nap.
Among other things.
Mm.
All right. And so you also have now passed the point of the adventure where you're going to level up every session. So don't ask me. I will let you know when it happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
But good job. That was it. That was some exciting combat. It looked pretty dire there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that is where we're going to leave things for tonight. Just as a reminder, there will be no session next week because I will be in Paris, France. So there.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Wow.
Lucky.
Work or
Yes.
vacation?
Vacation. I'm going to London, Paris, and Rome with my dad. It's going to be great.
Nice.
Damn.
That's
Um,
awesome.
But at least as of right now, I will be back in the U.S. on the following Saturday, and my plan would be to play if we have everyone else available. So
Indeed.
Right.
that we'll be back then in 2 weeks for more adventure on so many levels.
So
many
many levels.